What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. We back with another one of them things. We got a lot of things to discuss tonight, y'all. This is big business. It seems like we just getting percolating more and more fallout has come out from this trade. This trade really just sent everybody by surprise. Nobody really seen it coming. Definitely at this time, the Hornets really just shocked everybody, and it was almost like it was done in, like it was a thief in the night move. It happened so fast, but nonetheless, Lamelo has moved on. Peterson, Charles Lee, these guys came out and spoke today, along with some other people. Also, ownership. I'm gonna give a little bit of clips. We're gonna break down the things that were said because a lot of things were said, especially about ownership. The trade is done, but it's not official. It's pretty much an agreement in principle, but the trade has not yet went official. I do believe that that's coming, sooner than later. Um, but it is what it is. Anthony Edwards got his guy. We all know that he wanted LaMelo Ball to be his sidekick, and he got it. So at the end of the day, that's truly what matters, and give major props to him. Nonetheless, it's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. Um, it is. Y'all, let's break this shit down, y'all. Lamelo Ball and the Hornets continue to, obviously they broke the internet with this move. No, Melo, his name is so polarizing. It's so just it's like a backdrop. And we seeing it firsthand. Uh, the Minnesota Timberwolves, they are not done. I think that is another move out there to be made. There's a lot more moves out there to be made, in my humble opinion. But Melo coming here, he's gonna give this team shit that they have not seen. They got Mike Conley years ago. Mike Conley got up in age. It's time for that elite guard. Now, when you're going up the likes of Shea Gildress, possibly the Dylan Harpers of the world. If you ask me, LaMelo is better than all the guards in San Antonio. So it's going to be interesting to see. I know that they play defense and this and that, but I truly believe LaMelo and Edwards, they're going to be a very tough guard. It's not going to be an easy defense that they're going to be able to put in place to slow these guys down. Lamelo is going to infect the game on all avenues. Salute to Orion Robinson from Panama. You already know what it is. Salute to the whole Panama. Nonetheless, the the Minnesota Timberwolves, where do they stand now? If you look at some of the analytics and the things that they've put out, they are looked at as possibly being what, maybe the fourth best team out west. After you maybe after even you got OKC, San Antonio, and then Denver, and then I'm hearing Minnesota. Right there. I think they're better than the Lakers. I think they're better than the Blazers. They're better than a lot of those teams that was down bottom out west. And I think they're going to be able to give some of these top teams a run for their money. Health, it has to be on their side. The trade is definitely done, but of course, there is an agreement in principle. When you heard Jeff Peterson speak today, he seemed like they couldn't really speak on it, and things like that. But I mean, it is what it is. Um, the Charlotte Hornets have made the decision to move on from LaMelo Ball, and there's really nothing that Melo could do about it. Also, a report came out that he is enthusiastic about going to the Minnesota Timberwolves. So we do have that, that Brian Windhurst reported this, that people around LaMelo have came out and said that he is ready to compete for a championship in Minneapolis with Edwards. So they talking championships. This is not something that they come in here to get Instagram followers and, just fill seats. Edwards was filling the seats already in Minnesota. They already had a box office attraction. Now you adding another box office attraction to Minnesota. They won't have any problem selling tickets out there. I think that's a fact. The Minnesota Timberwolves are going to be a threat, and depending on the matchup, they're going to cause hell. Going up against Shea Gildress Alexander, that matchup between Minnesota just got a lot more interesting. Edwards is going in there with an elite guard who can play on the same stage as these top guards out west. The West, you need a guard in both conferences, but out west, you know, with the amount of things that people are throwing at you, you got to be ready. You got the Lucas out there, you got the Currys, you have the list goes on. Whatever San Antonio is about to do, Shea Gildress, Murray, um, Dame is coming back next year. So it's going to be the Western Conference at the point guard position is going to be a serious, it's going to be serious. And Melo is going to pose a serious. He's going to mess with the Western Conference. That's another thing that people are not pointing out is Lamelo Ball coming to the Western Conference. We are going to see something different from Melo. Melo likes to fill it up anyway in terms of scoring, pause. So I'm expecting out west for him to show his offensive prowess and really, run the score up and prove that he can play on a winning team. He was already on the team that was on that trajectory. Now you're on a team where the mindset is different. It's not about trying to get to the play-in. It's about the championship. It's about going up against Oklahoma City and San Antonio and really pushing them to the limit. And Lamelo, at the end of the day, this is somebody else's team. So even in the clutch, of course, Melo's gonna have his moments, but that's for Edwards to seal deals and things of that nature. In the fourth quarter, when the going gets tough, if I'm pretty sure if it's a last second shot, you've seen Melo pass the ball and give it up, and I expect to see a lot of those things. Um, what I'm also happy to not expect is Lamelo getting benched. I think here in Minnesota, after the haul that they gave up, they didn't make this move to bring Melo and have him sitting on the bench and benching him in moment. I don't see that happening for Lamelo and Minnesota Timberwolves like it was happening in um, in Charlotte. So it's crazy that this even took place, but nonetheless, man, it happened. We got the Pope B Frank in the house. Pope, you see what's going on here. The Charlotte Hornets have moved Lamelo. This trade is just ravishing the internet right now. Um, what's going on? We got fallout. I'm gonna play in the clip shortly of ownership and a little bit of what Jeff Peterson said. But as we've had a few hours to really sit with this move. What have the Hornets done? Any other thoughts to talk to us?
Yeah, man, I did a little more research into exactly who they picked up, and oh man, they gonna be too tough to hold. So we talking about Devachincho, but honestly, they picked up the Duke Blue Devils. I bet I got a call. They picked up the Duke Blue Devils best player on their team. It wasn't Boozer. It was Isaiah Evans. Isaiah Evans, when Conca, do you know who Isaiah Evans is? He's 6'6". He like really kind of 6'7", 6'8". Really, the boy is he's super long, and he's something like a Brandon Miller, to be frank with you. And he shoot lights out. He shoot better. When Conway and Cooper Flag was there, and they was all freshmen together, because Isaiah Evans was top of that class with them, and he came off the bench, knocking down three after three. He was the best shooter on Duke when Con Knipple was there, and that's what Melo just got as well in Minnesota, a 6'6" shooting guard who can shoot lights out. And he gonna be open because you got to deal with Ant Man and you got to deal with Lamelo Ball. Put it this way: now that I sat back and thought about it, I think Lamelo Ball and Anthony Edwards will both be in MVP discussion because they gonna have the record and they gonna have the stats. Because Lamelo gonna have points and hella assists, so he MVP season loaded from what I'm looking at.
That's a major key. Wo- I'm about to play a clip in a second. Hang on a second. Let me pull this out because
They got Isaiah Evans. Remember when I
I
told you
looked him
Cooper
up.
Flag was, I mean, not Cooper Flag, Con the Don was really the best in the draft besides Cooper Flag?
Yeah, he did.
I'm a
Yeah,
damn near say the same thing with Isaiah Evans. He's Cooper Flag esque.
you think so?
Yeah, yeah. Cooper Flag. He was the best shooter on Duke. It wasn't Coop. I mean, not Cooper Flag. God damn it, Con Knipple. He was the best shooter on Duke. It wasn't Con Knipple. Con Knipple was the best shooter in the league last year. He shoots the ball better than Con Knipple. Just think about, and the boy is. They say 6'6". I think he like 6'7", but he long. He got long wingspan. He do more than just shoot. He a good slasher. He a smart player. He's a product of that squad when it was Cooper Flag, Con Knipple, the next really and Sion James and the light skinned cat with the hair. I forget his name, and Isaiah Evans, and that's who Lamelo got. So you're talking about 6'6" Isaiah Evans with 6'7" Lamelo Ball and 6'5", 6'6" Anthony Edwards. That's what they needed right there. That's what
Let-
Melo needed. He needed,
Yeah,
yeah,
I like
you
that.
know,
I want to give you. I want to let you hear what ownership said. This is Rick Snell and Plotkin. Let's hear what they had to say.
Stars to become the premier franchise and to build a championship caliber organization, and that's our goal. And so every decision we make is ultimately to get there and to create that opportunity over the long term. And I think, our fans, we have to prove that to our fans. I think we've established a real track record of that, and we will continue to do so.
So that was ownership speaking. Their initial thoughts. Basically, like I said, this is it seemed like this is the start to becoming the premier franchise. That's what ownership is saying. So I mean, I don't. We're gonna have to see how this thing works out with Charlotte. I truly think that Minnesota's on the up and ups. There's a lot of picks that they did receive, so the Hornets they're gonna have to eventually use these picks and figure out what they're gonna do with them. Are they going to turn them into something? What's the direction of the Hornets? Are they trying to compete for the playoffs? Are they going young? I mean, there's a lot of questions. What you think?
I, I'm not too much hung on the Hornets. I'm a Mellow Ball fan. I
Right.
like Don the Don. Brandon Miller has grew on me. Uh, so I keep an eye on them just from the backside, just like from a distance. But nah, Lamelo Ball, Isaiah Evans, that was crazy. When I looked up and seen his name, I'm like, wait, he fell to 33rd. That's a steal in the second round, and it's crazy because we was just talking about steals that you can get in the second round with Jessica and No Panic and Dex. And Isaiah Evans is that steal. He's the real deal. He not your regular degular. Just put it that way. Pull up some Isaiah Evans highlights if you might and check him out. And that kid is vicious. So they put him with Anthony Edwards and Lamelo Ball. That's scary. That's a scary backcourt.
Yeah, man. What do you think Edwards going to be able to do with Lamelo? I mean, what do you see his game going from here? We going top three now. Is he already a top five player in your opinion? Where does Edwards elevate next to Lamelo?
I think they both elevate. I think because Lamelo's gonna make things so much easier for Edwards and vice versa. Edwards gonna make so much, and then again, that's what I'm saying. They got Isaiah Evans who gonna be open. He go
You
he
high on
gonna
this
be
kid?
he gonna be open. You don't get you're not hearing me. Flight. Con Knipple was the best shooter in the league last year. When he was on Duke with Evans, he was not the best shooter on that team, and that's who Lamelo
Mm.
has.
He got a Duke product. Isaiah Evans. He put up 15 points in college, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, shooting 43% from the field. It's gonna be interesting to see. I'm gonna be watching him. I'm seeing that he's gonna be able to fill that void with DiVincenzo.
He's a
So
shooter.
yeah,
That
that's what
nigga's a
I'm saying. They
shooter.
said he liked that. So
Yeah, he like that.
it seemed like Melo he played well with Dookies. So listen, I'm on record of saying they need shooting. They need more shooting, but I didn't know that how Evans was going to address that. Are you concerned with him being a rookie, but even with Lamelo, I mean that's going to take his shit up.
No, right, because that's going with Lamelo and Edwards. He's going to be an afterthought, and he can you. So he's going to be so open, and he's a quick shooter. Like his strap, he get the ball up, like he can shoot it in your face. You can have a hand up, and he get the ball up so quickly. And he accurate, bro. I watched him for 2 years. He is him. When I seen him his freshman year with the standouts on Cooper Flagg's team, it was Con Knipple, it was Cooper Flag, and it was really Isaiah Evans. Those three was he'd come off the bench with that spark, and like if they were struggling a little bit, he come in hit 2, 3, 4 threes in a row on you, and Duke is right back up, or they spark back up. He fits with Lamelo and Anthony Edwards, something crazy. You go watch his highlights, you'll see what I'm talking about. Kid is nuts.
Yeah, I'm about to look into this kid, man. To find out how good he is.
You can't
But
play
like
it on the show for people to see. I'm sure you can. Go
what
to
you mean?
Twitter.
Well, give him some plays.
Yeah, he's a.
I mean, I'll pull up. Hold on.
If you go to Twitter or something like that or whatever you go,
I'll give some article right here. I was just about to read this anyway.
I was saying pull up his highlights, man. Let the people see this kid. This kid's crazy.
Hold on. Let's see where we at.
You- You'll be hyped soon as
Um,
you see this kid. You're
yeah.
gonna be
Well,
like, oh damn.
this what I was just looking at prior to you saying that. But you saying that look him up, Isaiah. Evans.
I wonder what his 3 point percent is.
Oh, yeah, that was it right there. 3 point percentage. He shot 36%. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's his percentage right there. That's what he averaged at Duke. 38 games played, 28 minutes, 15 points, 43% from the field, um, 36 percent from three. So I expect that to go up
Oh
next to
yeah,
next
yeah.
to Melo.
But see, he is shooter. Shoot like he gonna shoot the ball. Uh, how could I say? Because the percentage don't that ain't gonna do it for you. That's the same. Like you can go look at Khan's percentage at Duke. Go look at Khan's percentage at Duke. I don't think it was super duper high neither. But he shoot the ball like different than them. He gonna shoot in your face. He gonna pull up on you. It don't. He gonna pull up, bro. He's a pull up artist. he he catch and shoot. You can be right in his face. He gonna catch and shoot that bitch. And a lot of times he hits. So even like, and he shoot a lot of threes. That's another thing. Did it show how many attempts? Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Now we about to see. I ain't gotta talk. Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is like one player about to bring the ball up.
Oh yeah, he pull ups.
Yeah, so clearly that's something that he brings to the table. I mean,
Oh yeah, he
shooting.
can do a little bit of everything. He could dunk too, but yeah, he a sharp shooter.
Here's another play
Take you
from him.
out. Bob,
This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah Evans, ladies and gentlemen. We give us some Isaiah Evans highlights. This is a guy that they're saying that he should be able to replace Dante DiVincenzo. So it's going to be interesting to see
he's
if
a
that's the
gem.
case. You know, like I said, they're going to be without. Who's to say that they even going to get DiVincenzo back? So that's another interesting topic. They still need more shooting, in my opinion. This kid is good, but I would like to see them sign somebody. They probably get some shooters for cheap. So I'm not going. I ain't gonna trip too much. And free agency ain't even start yet. Um, but as you can see, what's going on. They got this kid with the 33rd pick.
33rd pick, they came up. I mean, they came up
Yeah,
big time. That's crazy. I didn't think no way he would have failed to that because again, like he was one of the glue guys for that Duke team with with Khan and Coop, and and then even this year, Duke was number one ranked team for a long time this season. He was the number one player on that. It wasn't Boozer. It was Isaiah Evans. He was their go to guy. And when Khan and Coop left, Isaiah Evans took over the leader of the squad. And so yeah, they didn't win a championship, but they was winning a lot. And he's a problem. So he to me he could have been lottery. He could have easily been top 10. Easy. I don't see how he failed. Honestly, I don't see how he failed at 33. That's a steal. You talk about a
yeah.
six
That's what
six
it sounds like. That's
yeah, who a long wingspan sharpshooter and know how to not just that, he know how to play. Like he know how to play alongside superstars. He showed that playing alongside Khan, Sion, James, Cooper Flag. He still know how to get buckets. Uh and for sure. And so yeah, I see him playing that similar role that he did when they had Coop Flag, because they got Melo and Edwards. And so he not gonna be asked to try to carry a load. He just gonna be asked to knock down your open shots.
yeah. I mean that's a um. This gonna be good. It's a Hornets coverage done on this channel. Shout out to NU 773. We definitely going to Minnesota. I mean, that's a fact. But I mean, let's see what happens with Charlotte. We'll keep our ears to the streets just like every other team in the league. But there's no Mellow there anymore. So, but there's a couple guys there that I like. Pause. I mean, let's see what happens. And let's see what happens with these trades too. I mean, it might be more things to come. What's up with Miles? Miles is on social media, really pouring his heart out, putting a lot of clips and pictures and things of that nature of Lamelo. So he's clearly hurt by this. So let's see if he's on the move. Maybe they might reunite in Minnesota. The reports are saying they need a four. So let's see what happens. Um, let's wait for free agency. Maybe I need to look up the notable free agents for this class to figure out who could possibly be in the running. Becoming those. I'm looking at some of the notable free agents. Obviously you got LeBron James, James Harden, Reeves already got taken care of. You got Porzingis, Tobias, Mitchell Robinson. I don't see them on the running for Mitch. I'm trying to look up some notable shooters. Some of these guys already got picked up. CJ already re-signed. Reeves re-signed. Trey re-signed. You got Walker Kessler in Utah. Jalen Duran. That's not a need for this team for Minnesota. Like I said, I truly believe shooting is the key. The shooting. Well, Yeah, my fault.
Oh no, you
So
good.
yeah, so I mean, these Hornets, man, they're done without Lamelo. But Lamelo here with Chris Finch. Let's see if Chris Finch could do different things that he wasn't. He maybe I want to see if he can get more out of Lamelo than maybe Charles Lee did. I thought that Charles Lee and Lamelo they had had a business relationship. You know, let's see. I don't think that Charles ever was vibing with Lamelo off rip. That looked like they was going.
No, I do.
Huh?
I do. I think Charles fucked with Lamelo and Lamelo fucked with. At first, it looked sketchy because he benched him, but he needed to. This is what I was saying about Lamelo, like immaturity and certain things. He had to let him know, like you got to be coached, bro. You can't do that. Whatever the issue was, because Lamelo fixed it and he looked like a better player. To be frank, once he fell into his system, and his system is nice. I enjoyed the Hornets was the most exciting team to watch once they figured it out how they wanted Charles to play. I mean, how Charles wanted them to play. Once they feel like, okay, yeah, and everybody's sharing the ball. You have four players averaging in double figures: Miles Bridges, Con Knipple, Melo, Britt Miller. Like the team was right, and so I didn't like Charles at first neither, but I realized I said, okay, it was a method to his madness, and it all makes sense now because when with them all playing that way, they all getting they it's hard to guard. It's like who do we game plan for? Is it Melo? Is it gonna be Bridges night? Is it gonna be Miller night? Is Khan gonna go off? And they all end up going off on you because it's hard to guard.
Yeah, now without Lamelo, it might be a little. It's gonna be a little easier to guard. You like Kobe? I know you've been high on Kobe White. They had to re-sign him, don't you think? And it seemed like it was either him or Lamelo.
Yeah, no. Once you got Kobe White over there and you seen how he played with them when Lamelo was on the bench,
Yeah,
it still was beautiful. Like Kobe, still, yeah, he will pass when times he need to, but he came in and he did his thing and he worked well in that system as well. And so, nah, I think they still gonna be. It's not. They're not gonna be an easy team to beat. They're gonna be able to put up numbers. You got scores. Like I said, it wasn't like the years when Lamelo just had uh, PJ Washington and those dudes that couldn't buy a basket without him at all. He go to the bench, the team just lose all kind of steam and everything. No, this once they had got it together, Lamelo go to the bench, they still was cracking. And
yeah,
you forget Sion James over there as well. And them dudes is only gonna get better because they gym rats. That's what tell me they're gonna get better. They gym rats. They love to be in the gym and they love to be at their best, especially Con Knipple, Diabate. He showed me that even last year, his growth from the year before to last year, he took a big leap. And I expect him to take an even bigger leap this year. And so as well as that big center 7'2", 7'3" center that they got.
we
I
got
expect
we got some news. Breaking news:
okay. Uh-oh.
The Hornets are actively engaged in trade talks with the Celtics for Jalen Brown.
Okay.
So I mean, like I said, it seems like the Hornets after losing Melo, they're gonna have to answer. The fan base hurting. They're gonna have to give him something. But do you think that's the right move for Charlotte, bringing in another star? What do you think?
No, I think they good.
It
That's
seems
to
like they're
me.
crumbling to the noise.
I don't know. I don't know if the fan base is that mad. Is the fan base mad? I don't think they like they
It could be
said.
me,
I mean, everybody liked Lamelo, right?
right?
But you did draft two future superstars, Miller and Con Knipple. So it ain't like you got rid of Melo and you don't have nobody else that'll put butts in seats. Them dudes is still gonna be competitive.
Right.
I know
Okay.
they like, we lost Melo, but I mean, they got team.
Yeah. Yeah. They definitely got a squad. You're right about that. Um, We're gonna find out. I mean, we're gonna find out what happens with these people. I think they're gonna need a guard. But if you get Jalen Brown, that's a big move, in my humble opinion. That would be crazy. They got a $43 million trade exception. That's the biggest trade exception in the history of the NBA. So I guess with this, what the hell is this trade exception? They could just bring him in for nothing.
I'm not sure. I'm
That's
not
what I said.
sure.
I gotta get into these trade exceptions. What the fuck's
Yeah,
going
I'm
on
not
with
sure.
all? You know?
If he go there, I mean that's you talking about now not being in the play in and actually being a 7-6 seed maybe in the East, maybe even fifth. Uh, but
Okay,
you don't
so
have no
they
point guard. He's
basically
on
could
the
get
same
him
position
without sending any
as
back.
huh?
Yeah, with that trade exception, they don't have to send the salary back, so they could possibly. That's what I'm reading right now. It says a
Okay.
valuable mechanism that allows teams over the salary cap to acquire players making up to the value of the exception without having to send matching salary back in return.
So do you think they Hornets plan on getting rid of Bridges and
Yeah.
possibly Miller for Jalen Brown, or you think Miller
No, not
is
Miller. No, I think that I don't know. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna have to get another team involved, but because I want to see. I'm pretty sure that Boston gonna be looking for something. I'm pretty sure Miles will be headed that way.
uh-huh.
Um, some other. I want to know what else, but it said with this exception, it says teams can use this exception to absorb the contract of a new player into this team slot. So I mean, as what I'm saying is they may not even have to send equal value because I know Brown making a boatload of money. He just signed for like 300 something.
Yeah, he getting
But
boatload for
yeah,
sure.
they might be able to do. Let's see if they get Brown, man. That may turn it up for Charlotte. You know, Brown won his own team anyway.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was on record of saying that um the previous season was his favorite season when he had the whole reigns. You know, so now let's see if he went to Charlotte. That'll be a quick silencer. You know, they'll be moving real quickly. It would have been
Hey,
good. And then that's gonna make people think like, damn, you should have kept Lamelo with Brown.
hey, Kyle Knipple for All Star next year alongside Miller. He don't get injured. I think they
Right.
both make All Star next year.
What do you see from Khan next year without Lamelo Ball?
Even better. And that is Khan don't need Lamelo to score. He's a scorer. It's what I seen in him and do. And I was like, this dude know how to get a bucket every which way. From he's a 3-level scorer. He's not just a shooter. He bounces people off his body. He got us, and he showed that even his rookie season. He only gonna be stronger. Next year, he's gonna be stronger. So and he now know the speed. He's accustomed to the speed of the league. And his shot is his shot. That's not going nowhere. His shot is his if not, it's only gonna get better. Just like Steph Curry's got better, Clay Thompson's got better from their rookie season to their third, fourth, fifth, so on and so forth. He only gonna be better, bro. And so he only didn't win Rookie of the Year because of Cooper Flag. If it wasn't for Cooper Flag, he would have won Rookie of the Year hands down.
Yeah.
And he showed that he didn't need Cooper Flag to win the ACC championship. Cooper Flag was gone, and he willed them to an ACC championship. And the same thing because he can score on all 3 levels. So he know how to take somebody off the dribble. He know how to finish at the rim. He can shoot the mid. He can shoot the three. So it's not gonna affect him.
Not at
I
all.
think he actually and the franchise know that too. He wants the load. He can carry more. He can do more.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I
He
mean,
took the back seat, actually.
yeah. Yeah, what do they? Okay, quickly, what is going on with them in the East if they don't get Brown? If this their team, are they a playing team? Or are they going back to the lottery?
They're playing team. They're not going back to the lottery. Hell no. No, they got the coach is good. And now the players there know the system and what the coach want out of them.
Yeah,
And they run it good. I think Nas Reed fits very good. Like you just added another shoot, even though you lost, and that's what you had to do. You lost the 3-point specialist. And I wouldn't say Nas Reed is a specialist, but the boy knocks down. He knocked down
yeah,
shots.
yeah. He can play.
He can play. So you picked up a player who could play. Uh, and
I wish they would have kept Nas Reed though, but I guess they had to give up something.
you damn sure right.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he's a young gunner. What is he about? 6'8", 6'9",
yeah.
uh, and can shoot the rock, can score inside. Smart player. So yeah, no, he fits. He fits with them. He and again, you got Miles Bridges with whatever you come up off of Miles Bridges when you trade him, and then Jacoby White. Like again, they got squad, bro. They got squad. Uh, they, they got squad, and so I like their squad. I'm still a Hornets fan, actually. I'm because I Con Knipple. Once once I seen Con play so many times and do that at Duke, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not just a Cooper Flag fan. I'm a Con Knipple fan. Because his game is like that, and he showed it in the league immediately. He showed everybody I'm like that. For people who might have let the smooth taste fool them, like, no, he don't look like a killer. Yeah, he's a fucking killer.
Thanks, thanks.
That white boy is a killer, man.
Yeah, I want to see how he turned his game up. Without Lamelo Ball, being there. Brandon. I want to see what these guys do. Now the Hornets, they ain't got no excuses now. I think they done removed a almost security blanket. So with Melo being gone, is a double edged sword. You got now the magnifying glass gonna be on Charles Peterson. Now y'all gonna have to produce because you can't just say, "Oh man, we got Melo here," and that was always probably their crutch. So now there's no crutch. So if they don't make the play in, they don't compete. We could look directly at them and they'll be on the clock. So it's crazy. You got
Let me
LeVar.
ask you a question.
What happened?
Do you do you think they really didn't want him, or do you think the league made this choice?
I think that they really didn't want him. I think that this, I don't think they ever really hit it off, very well with Lamelo. Lamelo is, like I said, he is the whole culture of the team. I think Charles Lee he's still walking on, I wouldn't say eggshells, but he got to watch a little bit, when he dealing with Lamelo. I know that he was bench him and things like that, but if he could just remove Lamelo, he could just run rough shot on the rest of these younger players who are kind of newer in the league. Maybe not so much Brandon, but look at these rookies coming in. I mean, now Charles will have complete control of this team. I mean, these people were moving to Lamelo's beat. I think probably a little bit more than they would have liked. Um, it's great. I don't understand it, at all. I truly don't. Maybe it was just business, So I mean, at the end of the day, so it's messed up because they traded him. I guess where his value was his highest.
Right, and I truly believe it was I truly believe it was a league thing. Because the league numbers is down. You got to understand that too. Like this is a business, and Lamelo is a talent, and the Hornets is a wasteland. It's been that for years. It's not a place where they produce the championship or playoff type of teams. That's not what they do. And so now Lamelo is what in this going on what his sixth year? Is this going on his fifth, sixth year?
Yeah,
So so Lamelo Ball going into his sixth season, it's like okay. Anthony Edwards, same thing. It's like okay, it's time to make a splash. and that's the smartest splash you can make because those two players, LaMelo and Anthony Edwards, is the youth's favorite players. It's the teenagers' favorite player. They two favorite players in the league is not LeBron James, Steph Curry, John Morant, Luka Doncic, or Jokic. No, it's LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards. Those are the youths, especially the black youths. That's their two favorite players. So, I mean, now that's a must-see TV situation in Minnesota because even when Minnesota winning and Anthony Edwards by itself, it's still really not must-see TV. It's not like let's tune in, and it's no team that's must-see TV. Honestly, in the whole league, no team, not the Thunder, not the Knicks, not the nobody is like when the Thunder play. That's not must-see TV. These two niggas is gonna be must-see TV damn near every night, especially when they play Spurs, Thunders, any good team, Knicks, Pacers. It's gonna be must-see TV, and they gonna put that shit on must-see. They're gonna put it on national TV every time. Whenever they play a big team, a game, Lakers, Spurs, Denver. LaMelo Ball is about, bro, this is what we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. After I got to sit and think, I'm like, LaMelo now got a real structured team, and he got a defensive team, which that's what he needed behind him, with another real superstar aside of him who can get buckets. And now LaMelo can not only just he'll be able to distribute crazy. His assist numbers about to go way up. His everything, his points, because they don't have another prolific scorer like the Hornets actually does. The Hornets got Miller who can score, Bridges who can score, Knipple added on to that who can score. He was taking turns with three other players. He only really got to take turns when it comes to high percentage shots attempts with one other player. Everybody else is just going to feed off of them two and get their buckets that way. So I really think MVP season loading for LaMelo Ball, because to me, Anthony Edwards not better than LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball's been injured, right? He's been injured, and that's kind of what pegged him from having those credentials. But skill set and even coming to the league, we never thought Anthony Edwards was better than LaMelo Ball, and even their rookie season proved that too. LaMelo was head and shoulders above Tyrese Halliburton and Anthony Edwards. He was head and shoulders above them. He still is to me. To me, he still is. People call me crazy. I still say LaMelo Ball is one of the best players in the league once he get in the right situation. Now, to me, he's in the right situation. So people are thinking, yeah, this Ant-Man's team. Nah, no, this LaMelo Ball is still more popular than Anthony Edwards. He's still more popular than that. Anthony Edwards not more popular than LaMelo Ball. You better fucking believe it. LaMelo Ball's been that nigga since 13 years old. So once LaMelo is on a team that's winning and he putting up the stats that he putting up, nigga, you're gonna have to crown him king, because he's not gonna just score like Anthony Edwards. He gonna give you assists, he gonna give you rebounds, he gonna give you points, he gonna give it to you all. Meanwhile, his team gonna be winning. MVP.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that we're gonna see LaMelo impact. And listen, prior to all of this happening, to close the year, I think the Hornets was like the third best team in the NBA, if you want to look at the statistics. So I mean, all of this was led by LaMelo. If LaMelo could take that, because I think we all believe that he was the vital piece to that run, that almost led them to the postseason. If he could bring that mentality to Minnesota, I mean, that changes everything. I think that they may have got this guy for the cheap. if he was able to bring that mentality. So we're gonna find out, was it Melo or was it the Hornets? Because now you don't remove Lamelo out of there. Now you are bringing in Nas Reed. Nas Reed is used to a certain level of excellence and you know competing and things like that. So he's gonna
He's a
bring something.
professional.
Yeah, he's gonna bring. Yeah, he's gonna bring a lot.
He's a professional too.
Exactly, major professional. He's the sixth man of the year. A guy who was ready for an elevated role. I think he's ready to be a starter. A starter, part of me. I don't think he want to come off the bench anymore. Even though that might be his best bet, but it, I think that he's going to be the starting power forward when it's all said and done. I think they're going to find a home
Of
for
course.
Miles Bridges. They're going to start clearing the deck where this team is undoubtedly clear cut, no debating. Con Knipples and Brandon Millers. That's what it looks like they're moving in.
You can't be mad at that too, not like listen,
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I just let's see. Hopefully it works. I like Brandon Millers.
It's to me it's very smart. To me, it was very smart for them to get rid of LaMelo Ball. It was very smart. You don't need a 3-4 headed monster like that, and you're gonna end up having to pay Brandon Miller soon, and then Con Knipple following right after. And you nowadays you can't fit 3 super max contracts. I think them dudes is gonna play their way into some max contracts, whether it's super max or it's max. Miller and Khan will be max players, and so Melo is already that. And y'all not it's again you wasting the league. I think, like I said, I think it's a league trade because why waste Anthony Edwards years? Anthony Edwards not gonna win no championship with no motherfucking Julius Randle and or no Nas Reed and that. No, you're gonna be wasting that talent's career for them lives like they did with Kevin Durant, and he had to leave to go to Boston to win a championship. And so they like, okay, no, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the 2 most popular damn near players of the league on each other's team. And that's going to drive the numbers through the roof. Because I'm going to a game and all of that. Oh, nigga, I'm flying out to Minnesota. Or whenever they come play Dallas, actually, whenever they play, every time they play Dallas, I'm going to that game. See, like this is a must see in person, must see TV when they come on TV. It's like that. And I think the league is going to grow because of this trade. I think it's crazy.
Yeah, I feel you.
That should definitely bring some interest back into the league.
Yeah, I mean, Pope was talking about the numbers being down and this bringing more ratings. I thought that the Knicks helped out with that. In the
Nah.
finals, the ratings went up pretty high.
Y'all better
Finals.
enjoy that one championship. See y'all again in 25
Come
years.
on, come
Oh,
on. What
no.
the?
They're gonna be back. They'll be back. I think they're gonna actually be back next year.
And they get rid of Mitchell Robinson in it.
I hope
And
not.
they gonna get. I think they're gonna get back to the champ. Now again, I don't know if they're gonna win it, but I think they'll get back to the championship next year. And they might win it. They fuck around and get because they got a young team. They ain't got no old niggas. They there. They locked in. So nah, the Knicks is gonna be there for a few years. But what it is like now you have a team. No, because no team is must see TV. The Knicks ain't must see fucking TV. They're not must see TV into the finals. Like you got an 82 game season and nobody's must see TV. Nobody. Not one team in the league is like, oh, I gotta watch these niggas play game in, game out. The Indiana Fever is more popular than any of these NBA teams. That's ridiculous, and that's the truth.
I disagree
You
with you.
running
I
out
disagree
now.
with you. I
True.
disagree with you. I
Definitely
respectfully
running out.
disagree.
You been going
Well,
now. You
out more
have
than
it.
the NBA
I
team.
disagree
Hold
with you.
on, time out. They sell out more than in any NBA team. It's the stats.
No,
You can go look up.
But what arena they playing
wait
in?
a minute, wait a minute.
They're
Madison
playing
Square
in
Garden is sold
air.
out no matter who the fuck is in there. Whether when they had the bums of the bums, that I mean,
I said the Indiana Fever, who sells out more than the Indiana Pacers in their own same arena. They both play in Gainbridge Arena. The Indiana Fever sell out more than the Indiana Pacers. And when
That's
the
I don't
impressive
know
Indiana
about.
until
I
you
don't know about
realize
that.
they
I
don't
don't
play
know
as much
about that.
games as the NBA.
I hope you're not the rating this year. Is like the Indiana Pacers was pretty much tanking with nothing, this year. So I would have never came
even
either.
their
Pause.
championship run, sir,
No,
they sold out every home game. Every home game,
I'm gonna have
they
to
sold out
investigate that.
Gainbridge Arena. Pacers didn't do that. I'm telling you what I know. I'm not telling you what I think. The
But you got to factor in the fact that the WNBA don't play as much games as the
Yeah,
NBA.
but
So
hold on.
if so, 40
I
home
wanna.
games
I
for the
don't know
NBA is
if
probably
I
like
want to see
20
if
or
they really
15 for
selling
them.
out. I want to see Indiana Fever really selling out.
It probably is now. I ain't
I
gonna lie,
want.
it probably is.
I want to see.
go this year. This year, their numbers is down. Go to 25 and 24. They sold out every game, home game, every single game. 17,000 in attendance every single game. The Pacers have never done that.
Is that Caitlin Clark's first year, right?
That
Well,
2024 is
I
their
mean,
first
that play a
year,
role.
2025 is their second year. This year, the numbers have been down because they've been bullshitting with Kaden Clark. Yeah, go check
All
it
right,
out.
so all right, well, we'll go back to I'm gonna go to
Watch
next
this.
year, but right now it's
The
no,
Indiana
this
Fever
year. I'm gonna go back to
sold out
next year.
more home games than the Indiana Pacers in the last 2 years, 3 years.
I think that's gonna be false.
And find out how much games they play.
Yes, hold on.
In both 2024 and 2025, the Fever sold out all their home games, exceeding the Pacers' average attendance.
I don't gotta lie to you, but I'll tell you what I
No,
know.
no, but you said in 2024. Yeah, I was about to.
Both years, 2024 and 2025, her first 2 years there. Caitlin Clark sells out, and not just that, she sells out whenever she go to any other town. When she go plays in the Timberwolves hometown, she sells out more than the Timberwolves. You want to lick that up too?
All right, but
Sells out more
they
than
not
Anthony.
all right. Cool.
And,
She's
and,
not
and,
selling out more than the Knicks. I mean, you can look that
Yeah,
up. I mean,
yeah,
I
the next
disagree with.
day
They're not
sold
selling
out.
out more than New York. Okay.
they play in the Berkeley's. They don't play in the Madison Square
I
Garden.
know.
And they play
The Garden is sold out every game. The
Huh?
Garden sells out every game for the Knicks.
Garden sells out every game.
Yes, you can look that up too.
Does the New York Knicks sell out every home game?
Yes, the New York Knicks almost always sell out their home games at Madison Square Garden,
They like the Dallas Cowboys.
The Knicks don't sell out.
percent attendance thanks to their very large local following.
Okay, so 19,000, right? They sell out. And that's smooth. But all I'm telling you is my whole point of this is the Indiana Fever are must-watch TV more than any.
I can't disagree with that. I got that's a fact. That's a fact.
More than any NBA team to me.
Not more than the Knicks.
They're going well. Okay, not more than the Knicks. Okay, I'm a rock with
You
you.
can say anything, but they're not doing more.
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
You're right, Flight. Not more than the
Hey,
Knicks.
listen, and then the thing about it,
That's fine. That's cool. And everybody else.
okay, so the WNBA.
Hold on, they ain't selling out like the Lakers. Lakers sell out too.
No, listen, that's that kind of skewed because it's like
not the big markets. How about not the minus the big markets? Caitlin is shitting on them. I could agree with that.
Clark and Indiana Fever sell out more.
They only play 22 home games now. So you gotta take that into account. 22 home games versus 40
in 2024 and 2025 or 2024. Watch this.
No, Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever didn't sell out more tickets than the Lakers when they played in Los Angeles in 2024 and 2025. The Lakers sell out 19,067 tickets every game.
Yeah, they sell out every game too.
Right.
You should probably minus the bigger markets. LA, New York. I think they sell out every game no matter who's playing.
Oh no, she sold out in Dallas. They got 20,000. And when she go play the Dallas Wing, so they play it at Mavericks.
But that's kind of what
I can't discredit what you're saying, Pope. That's a fact. Caitlin Clark, they gotta relocate the building when she come into town. You know, some of these teams playing these small. Yeah, some of these teams playing these small. I know here in Atlanta, they play in a smaller little center. You know, but when it's time for Caitlin, they go to the Hawks Arena. You know, so
big farm and that bitch fell out.
Sometimes when Angel was coming to town for a second, they was doing that, but not at the clip of Caitlin. But she had a weak run,
Yeah,
going
that
into the
that fan base
bigger.
different.
Listen, ain't no other players this year. They starting to
No,
move other players into NBA arenas just to. When Caitlin came in, nobody was playing in NBA arenas,
that's
right?
nice.
Until Caitlin came in, and they had to move every one of her away games to the NBA arenas, and it sold out every time. When she first came in, not so much this season, but never did they have to move their games for Asia Wilson, Angel Reese, or none of them. None of them drove the market like that. So I mean, but these I want to stay on topic because these Minnesota Timberwolves brothers, these niggas is gonna be much. That's a ticket everybody gonna want to go see. Like you gonna want to pay for that ticket whenever they come to your nearest town. He's like, oh, Anthony Edwards, Lamelo Ball in town, playing against the Spurs or playing against the Thunders or the Milwaukee Bucks. You're gonna want to see those two dudes together.
Yeah, that's a fact. I think this year with Luca, I think now that does his team and LeBron probably will be going. I think they're gonna be must watch TV too. I think
Who?
Lakers. I think Lakers gonna pull off some type of sign and trade with Braun, bring in
Luca's game is
somebody.
boring. It's nice, but it's
I
like
mean, no, I get what you. I kind of agree to a certain extent. It is kind of boring, but at the same time, people still will go see him.
it's efficient. It wins. It's not
It
much
look good.
CTV.
It look flashy.
Lamelo Ball, Anthony Edwards. That's what we want. That's what they're gonna want to see. That they're gonna want to see that, and
Yeah,
they're gonna be doing the whole. Oh, they're gonna have handshakes and all kinds of shit. Them niggas gonna have it. Them niggas gonna have it going crazy. I know that. I know that. They gonna have it going crazy. I
just the
wonder.
vibe of that shit. Damn, feel like when Katie and Kyrie and all them get together, you be like, oh, them boy about to go crazy. That's a vibe. Like, not saying they gonna have the same outcome or nothing, but that's the
Uh,
excitement I see about fans. For real.
And what you know about because Flight don't really know. I don't think a lot of people know who if you don't really follow college basketball, but Isaiah Evans is that dude that fits to me perfectly with those two, with LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards. Isaiah Evans from Duke is the perfect guy.
Oh yeah, I ain't really been keeping up with college basketball at least the last season.
We're
I'm
gonna
just
find
glad I
out.
don't need it. I'm just glad I'm a Dookie and I know this kid. But just like I
Yeah.
know
No, I a Duke fan too now, but I just say I don't fall back heavy from like if they would have won a championship right now, I wouldn't feel comfortable being like, oh shit, but we win. It would be like, okay, cool.
niggas is gonna be very y'all gonna see summer league about to pop off. So you gonna see Isaiah Evans wetting niggas' faces. Trust me,
Who
he
draft
like,
them?
huh?
Who draft them?
The Timberwolves.
Oh, word.
Yeah, they
I
picked
didn't
him
even
in the
watch the
second
draft.
round.
I'll
It's
be
just
real
like
with you.
how you and Jessica
I
was
didn't
talking
watch.
about how second round that nigga's a gem. It was no way he should have went 33rd pick. He should have been lottery pick. To be frank, he was the leader of Duke's number one ranked team all season. It wasn't Boozer. It was Isaiah Evans. Isaiah Evans was the best shooter on Duke when Con Knipple and Cooper Flag was there, and they was all freshmen.
Who the
Isaiah,
Boo Boozer going to?
huh?
Who draft Boozer?
I don't know. Boozer's trash. I don't know. He's
Oh no,
trash.
I see a couple of his games. I didn't mean to watch like just follow it now, but I watch a couple of Duke games.
Yeah,
Like I
Slim
don't
can.
think he's
They
trash,
got
but I don't like his game translating.
Yeah, no, he trash. He's soft. I watched him. I'm a Dookie. I watched a lot of games. He's not him. He's not him.
Yeah, I don't get
He's
that
soft.
vibe from. Yeah, I don't get that from him. I get like
He's a soft. He's a softer boozer. He
a
like
more
his a beast. Like it's like if Carlos Boozer was a soft ass nigga.
the Morris
That's,
twins
that's his son.
basically.
That's it. It's like if Carlos Boozer was a soft nigga, that'd be his son. That's him. He's not him.
Right.
But Isaiah Evans, that's what Slim can hoop. I don't know if you're saying is he yet. Isaiah Evans is him. And he gonna be open. because you got to deal with Lamelo and Anthony Edwards, and Isaiah Evans is going. He's a 6'6" with a 6'10", 6'11", 7-foot wingspan shooting guard who's a sharpshooter.
I'm
Khan
about to say they
Kanipo
need a
is not the
shooter. Shit, if he
best.
shoot like that.
No, he shoot like that. I watched him for 2 seasons. He shoot with a hand in his face, all of that. He got quick release, pull up right in your face, fearless, and he was like that. It was the three top players to me on Duke when Cooper Flag and Con Kanipa was there. It was Isaiah Evans. He came. He was six man off the bench. He come in and get Duke. He has scored 4 threes in a row, and Duke could beat. Oh my goodness, he's that dude.
So what he
So
is? He a upcoming. He a junior coming out,
no, sophomore.
sophomore.
Yeah, he was the top freshman. That's why remember when Duke had the top like 5, 6 players in the country all go to the team. He was the part of that class where he was one of the top 5 players in the country.
So that's good experience though. Now that I think about it, like he played college for a team where he ain't been a star. He's had to find his role and find what his foot is. Shit, he go to the NBA. He pretty much doing the same thing. So it ain't like it's not like he coming in with an ego of oh yeah I need to be this level of player. So I mean shit,
No,
that's a good little transition for him. He
he
all about where you fall. He all about where you fall in that league. Like some players can overgrow a bad situation, but for a lot of players, like if you find yourself in the right position, shit, you definitely can outplay your draft position. If he's you say going 33rd, right?
That nigga went third. That's why I tell you, second rounders, you can find gems. If niggas slip, I don't know how
I
he
mean, that shit. I
he
feel what you
slipped.
saying. Like, yeah, but what you saying is the exception and not the rule. Like that ain't it.
No,
It's
it
like
is. You
not
can find gems
90% of the
all the
second
time.
round don't make it out the league. Don't make
You
it in the
can
league.
find gems all through the second round, nigga. Like to me, even still to this day, Monty Bates should be in the league. He'd be a killer in the league. I don't see why they still got him in the G League. He was what second, third round, or some shit like that. He was second round, late second round, something like that. Imani Bates is a killer, but they choose not to put him in the league. That's fine, neither here nor there. But it's always gems in the second round, whether they from overseas and they didn't get scouted properly, or whether you missed on the kid because he stayed in college. Like they do stupid shit. You know they fuck up all the time. They do
Right.
stupid shit like overlook a Jalen Brunson because he stayed all 4 years. So they'd be like, "Oh no, he's not good." Meanwhile, nigga, what? He like that. You
I mean,
stupid.
I feel like Jalen Brunson get more knocked for his size than him not being viewed as a good player coming out in the draft. Because everybody know he could have hoop. Everybody know he was smart. Everybody know he got the NBA parents and pedigree. The problem was he's been small. And like I said, people shy away from small league guards a lot. Like it's just like with the quarterback position. Nobody wants a 6 foot quarterback unless he uber talented. Nobody wants a 6'2" quarterback unless he uber talented. But if you 6'5", like they are, let's give him a chance.
Bronson.
Say that again.
Brunson is listed as 6 feet 2 inches, which
He's
is
6'2". He's not small. So I mean, look, you're a point guard. You point guards is 6'5", 5'11", 6'1", 6'2". That's what point guards is, 6'3". But a big point guard is 6'5", 6'6", 6'4". That's if you got a
But
6
you got to think about it.
point guard.
But you got
That's
to think
not
about it from an aspect of how the league going. The league been bunch of big lead guards in the league. So when you draft them, you tend to look at players and say, okay, cool. How does he fit and transition to the NBA or into our system? When you look
no.
at Brunson, like I say, Kyrie like what 6'3". Steph Curry probably like what 6'3".
6'2". How tall is Kyrie Irving?
And look how you got to be uber special. Like you got to be something.
6 feet 2 inches, which is
Most of them is.
1.88 meters in his.
How tall
But
is
and you see how much bigger looked than Brunson.
huh?
Brunson ain't no true 6'2".
Yes, he is. Yes, he's just stocky, so he don't look like that because he's stocky. So he
That
don't look.
boy like he Fred Van Vliet size. I
He's
ain't
not.
lying.
Yeah, nah, he's not saying that free style, but most point guards in the
Nigga
league are
short.
around 6'2", 6'3" ish. They not if you 6'5", 6'6" as a point guard, that's that's not the norm. The norm is around 6 foot to 6'3". And from what Kyrie Lowry, he around that. John Morant, he's around 6'2", 6, like that's what point guards are. So he not like 5'11" or 5'9" or some shit like that. Like the nigga 6'2".
I mean, even if you were 6 feet on the 6 feet on the head, like you got to look where the NBA going at. They're looking for switchable players. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I know he just I don't think he's 6'2", bro. I think he like 6 foot. I'll give him 6'1", but he like 6 foot, bro.
You know how
Ain't no
tall
way.
John Knipple is?
No, how tall he is.
How tall you think he is first? First, tell
I
me
mean,
from what.
shit, he look like he got a little size on him.
How tall you think he is though?
I'll give him like 6'5", 6'6".
He's 6'7".
Close
He don't
enough.
look like it. I believe. I listen.
Yeah, he doing. He doing.
I would have gave him. I would have gave him 6'5" too, but it's because they stocky, and so Jalen Bronson's a stocky dude. So you looking at him like, oh, now he not a slim. You know when motherfuckers be slim and they long like a pole. You know what I'm saying? No homo or whatever y'all be saying.
Nah, I know you mean.
But when a motherfucker stocky, it's a little bit different. But Con Knipple's fucking 6'7", right? Like that nigga's. He don't look like he Lamelo size, but he is. See
Oh,
some
so so barefoot, but they don't play barefoot, so that don't matter. But he's 6'1" barefoot or whatever, and then with shoes on, he's 6'2" and a quarter. So
well, I mean, yeah, but they don't play with shoes off. So the nigga 6'2".
you know why I say like he's 6'2" at the end of the day. Shit. I
They
know
don't.
if it were me, I wanted. I'm throwing that shit on.
Yeah, no, they don't play without shoes. But LaMelo getting I can't wait to summer league crack off because just like when y'all didn't know about Khan and Charlotte Hornets grabbed him, and when I found that out, it was the same reaction. If Dex remember, I came up here like, nigga, we just got the second best player out the draft. Like niggas don't know Khan is like that, and he proved to be so. I'm telling you, I watched Isaiah Evans 2 years. That nigga is like that. And they got one of the best players,
Well,
even if they pick out this draft.
I can't hear you.
Who, Dex or me? Me?
I gotta go. I gotta go out and come back in.
Dex, can you hear me? What's up, Dex?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. So
Okay,
like
You hear me? I don't think Pope gave me though,
We hear
yeah, I
what
can
you
hear
but I
you.
can't hear him.
I can hear you. You perfectly fine.
Yeah,
All right.
good. What are you talking about, no panic? Don't
You
panic.
perfect.
Dex, what it do,
So I
man?
ain't hear nothing Pope saying. I'm gonna go out and come back in. I can't hear nothing he's saying. I see him talking.
Oh, okay. Dex ain't
well,
ready.
no, I'm just saying I'm glad that calmer heads have prevailed and everyone simmered down. It's late night. It's starting to sink in of the reality of the mellow ball uh, tenure in Charlotte Hornets. It's over. Uh, the executive staff have spoken. The coach have spoken, and we can move forward. I mean, the Charlotte Hornets organization is behind us now. That's water under the bridge.
Water its bridge.
There's water under the bridge. Dex, I was listening to a press conference today. Peterson and Charles Lee, they spoke with the rookies, and they basically, it seemed like they couldn't speak on it. Peterson was talking about how he want to give the rookies their day, and I can talk about the elephant in the room and this and that. So they didn't really say anything. They did a whole press conference and they didn't bring up Lamelo.
Smart.
It was just about the two rookies.
I mean, I'm not mad at that because that LaMelo situation is going to linger until tip-off of the preseason. From now until the tip-off of preseason, when LaMelo and Ant-Man get on the court together, a lot of that kerfuffle surrounding the controversy of LaMelo Ball trade is going to linger. So, yes, give the rookies their day, because there's going to be plenty of talk, space, and avenue for the Lamelo Ball controversial trade out of Charlotte, especially when Lamelo spoke and said he wanted to be a member of the Charlotte Hornets. He wanted to be part of the rebuild. He wanted to be a staple in the Hive, and they backstabbed him. You know, that's what business is all about. I mean, Lonzo Ball tried to warn him. I don't know if you know, but anyway, to make a long story short, Lonzo was constantly whispering in his ear, "Be prepared. Don't just think because you want to stay, they want you to stay. This is a business, and the commissioner' job is to make sure that all, not some, not many, but all NBA teams is profitable."
Well, yeah, they sure about to be a lot profitable this year in Minnesota.
It's gonna be real profitable, Bass. It's gonna be money flying all over the place.
They got them boys
I
up
mean,
there
so
He
selling.
missed. Pope was in here talking crazy about Caitlyn. He was talking about how Caitlyn was selling out all these tickets. She's selling out more than the Knicks. He had to double check that. You know, he's not talking about Caitlyn selling out more than
well,
the
Katie is
Lakers.
his girl. You know, he gonna pump up his girl.
Nah,
You know what I'm
but it
saying?
was false, man. The Knicks doing more numbers than Caitlyn. You know, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't
I
gonna lie.
wouldn't be
I ain't gonna lie.
surprised.
I looked up Lamelo and Caitlyn. It was coming back. The numbers was coming back for Caitlyn. You on mute, Pope?
Do you understand Caitlin Clark is the number 2 selling jersey in all of basketball? She's only behind Steph Curry. She's over LeBron, Luka, Wemby. She's the number 2 selling jersey in the whole. Do you know that? You didn't know that? She's more popular than all them niggas. Just being blunt.
I just feel like too much variables going into this, just saying that, because you gotta think about it, like she the most popular in her league, so her getting a lot
No,
of jersey sales compared
no.
to men's, that's it. Don't
You
I
didn't
know, man?
understand what I said, so you didn't just put 2 and 2
There's
together.
one
I said
Caitlyn in that league, but
sells
there's
more jerseys than
20.
LeBron. Bro, she sells more jerseys than LeBron James and
Mhm,
everybody, Luka Doncic and Victor Wembanyama and
mhm.
everybody. She is number 2 overall, not just in her league. I'm telling you, out of both, out of
No, and
men.
what I'm saying is the pool of Caitlyn Clark is just her. Like it's just her in her league. That's like with Messi jerseys and Ronaldo jerseys. It's just them to Americans.
Do you not understand? Okay, let me show you.
I know, I get what you're saying.
Okay,
It's
let
like
me learn you the importance of this.
what?
Women jerseys are
Uh,
nobody buys them. Nobody.
mm,
In history of that they've been around, they don't even put their jerseys in jersey stores. You have to
hmm
order a jersey.
right,
You used to have to order their jerseys from directly WNBA site.
right.
So for Kaylin Clark, because still they don't just have their jerseys in the stores. When you go into a jersey store with the hats and all the jerseys all around,
And
you'll
this is
never see
recent.
a WNBA jersey in there. You'll
This is recent.
huh?
This is recent. I mean, they just
Yes,
started doing this recently, or since the inception of the WNBA.
no. What? Okay, let me learn you something. Kaylin Clark is the number 2 basketball jersey, men and women, in the world. It's Steph Curry is 1 with the most sold jerseys, and number 2 is Caitlin Clark. Number 3 is Victor Wembanyama. Number 4 is Luka Doncic, LeBron James. 5. Caitlin Clark sells more jerseys than all of them niggas except for Steph Curry. That's the only one.
Right.
I
Okay.
no, but
That's a
oh,
great
go ahead, go
stat.
ahead.
But I was asking you when you said that they don't put WNBA women jerseys in the
Mhm.
store. You can only order them off their website. And I'm
Uh-huh.
asking you, is this recent or has this been since the inception of the
No, it's still like
WNBA.
that today. No, it's still like that today. You can't go in no jersey store. Go to your net and whatever mall, because I know you be traveling. Go whatever mall in whatever city you in and go into the store where they sell jerseys. You will not see a WNBA jersey in that store.
Yeah,
You
you
still
right
have
about
I
that.
disagree. No, he's
No,
not right about
no, they Dex. I can't remember ever seeing the NBA WNBA jersey inside the mall or
that.
any
Hey,
store.
to say for
Like
your
them
perspective.
inauthentic ones, them fake stores might have them, but you don't see that in the
No,
legit store.
I'm talking about a real, authentic store. If you go to Las Vegas, the next time you go to Las Vegas, see if you can find an Aja Wilson jersey in the jersey store, whether it's Foot Locker or what's that jersey? What's that famous place that sells sports memorabilia?
That's
It's a
nowadays. Before Kaden got there, no, you couldn't. Nobody, a lot of people didn't even know Las Vegas even had a women's team until Kaden. Nobody knew Asia Wilson really well, unless
okay.
you
Okay,
followed women
hold on,
basketball.
hold on,
Now that right there sound kind of crazy.
hold on,
Now that
It's
Asia, I
true.
don't agree
hold
with
on.
that.
Okay,
um,
just hold on,
It's
just
the
hold on.
truth.
Okay, how were you able to get a Lisa Leslie jersey? How were you able to get a Cynthia
You had to
Cooper
order.
jersey?
You had to go to the
That's
WNBA
not true.
website.
You
You
can
had,
get you was able to get Lisa Leslie out of Foot Locker
no, no.
when she
That
was playing.
Dex,
Candace Parker jersey was
the
in
league
stores.
first came about, maybe so. Dex, no jersey. Again,
And Cheryl Swoop, her jersey was also
go to your local,
available.
go to your local. They sell
They
them now.
might have stopped it. They
They
might have stopped it for a while and then brought it back. But when the WNBA started, you was able to get those jerseys out of Champs, Foot Locker, and Foot Action.
and you know what
They
happened?
might not have a lot. They might not
Dex,
have a lot of them, but they had them in there. I know Lisa Leslie definitely was in Foot
yes,
Locker.
you're right. You know what happened? Nobody bought them bitches. And you know
Okay,
what happened? They sent them to Ross and they sent them.
Marshall, TJ Maxx,
Nobody even bought them when they was when you can dress for that and you can
crazy.
for the team.
Paul said they sent him to Raw. Hey, Paul, you a fool.
They sent them to Ross. They said you can go get them over there and dress for less, and nobody still bought them. So they end up just they said, all
Okay.
right,
I mean, you know, if you say it like that, then hey, but I know those jerseys, those few women jerseys that I can recall was in stores.
But I want you to really think about that though, because the fact that women's jerseys aren't just out there like how men's jerseys are, and for her to
Right.
still be number 2 overall is nuts.
Yeah, that's
yeah, I mean
besides the
that's
case.
it's like her selling that much and how you saying her being like the number 2 jersey overall. Like I ain't disputing that stat. Like I'm not saying like that ain't a real thing. Like that's the actual stat if you bring them up. But what I am saying is when you saying that as a qualifier for, oh yeah, that's how popular she is. It's like I mean, come on, like that. It is a testament to it. But at the
For
same time,
sure.
it's not that impressive because you got a pool of WNBA players that's much smaller than the NBA players. Like you got LeBron, Ja Morant, like Lamelo, and you got a bunch of stars in the NBA that people want their jersey as opposed to the WNBA where it's just Caitlyn really. Just like with the selling out at
Yeah,
home
you
zone.
gotta look
You
at it
gotta
like this
think about
also
it.
though.
No.
The
Caitlin,
WNBA only played 22
that's
home
not
games versus the regular NBA who played 44. So that's kind of
I know,
like
but
that's kind of like with the NFL. Like they only get 8 home games, so of course they're gonna sell out 8 home games as opposed to having
what
to
I'm
sell
saying
out 44.
what I'm saying is this, as far as Caitlin Clark jersey, that is being more representative of the whole WNBA. Whereas
Right.
in the NBA, it's more regional and sectional. You follow
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
why
You
I said
got a few
earlier.
teams. Yeah, you got a few teams like the Knicks, the Lakers, the Boston Celtics, you know what I mean, Chicago Bulls, that have a broad range of fans outside of their region. But
Right.
No.
NBA, you don't have that.
Do you
Yeah.
know how much harder
You
it
follow what I'm
is?
saying?
Think about this. Okay, hold on. Let's try to
No,
let's put
because she represents that league. She
let me
represents
try
that league.
Exactly. Yeah,
No,
that
let's put it in its proper
Not just the
context.
team. Not just the team.
Let's put it in its proper context. If a LeBron James was playing for a league that nobody watched and you couldn't find his jerseys in your local mall, that's more impressive if he's selling just as much as the person that's in the most popularist league and you can find their jerseys in everywhere. Just going in, you ain't even looking for their jersey, and you just happen to, oh damn, oh that's nice.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
so that's a that's a direct connect to her popularity. The
Yes,
fact
it
that
is.
people don't even have to
but at the end of the day, you got to remember now, people shop
time
online more.
order her jersey. Her jersey sell out in the blink of Angel Reese eyelash.
Yeah, but
Yeah. But
like you
see,
got
the
to think
thing
about they
about
sell the jerseys at the game, right? And on top of that, most people shop online now. People don't really go into stores. So if you saying that they only
that don't
online,
have
it's easy to
anything.
get online. No, what I'm saying is that
Yeah, but
you
that don't have
can't just
anything to
say
do
a
with
brick and mortar place. Okay, they sell junk. People like I don't see no WNBA jerseys inside the malls or whatever I go at. That so I agree with them to a certain extent that it does kind of like suppress. But at the end of the
That's in
day, it's
South
like,
Carolina, though. That's why. There's no team in
but
South Carolina.
I don't I move all around. I don't just be in South Carolina. Like I do travel. So why you saying is like you got to look at the
So
size of
you
the.
saying that? Okay, hold on, look at it now. So you telling me if you go to Atlanta, which is
Uh,
one of the closest metropolitan areas to you, because there's no team in Charlotte. So Atlanta's the next big city out of Charlotte, right? So you telling me you won't find an Angel Reese jersey in Atlanta Mall at the Lenox Mall?
I mean, I can't speak to that because
It's not
damn what I'm actively looking for when I go to the malls. So I can't speak to that, but I know the malls down here that I go in and I
Because
can
there's no
actually,
team.
huh?
There's no team. You might find a
No, I
Caitlin
get
Clark jersey in
no,
South
I get
Carolina.
that. No, I get
You
that, but
might
at the
find a
same
Caitlin Clark,
time, we don't got
but
no team, but we got
nobody
every other
outside of that.
sport. They would at least put a
hey,
Caitlin Clark jersey in the store if
hey
there's
Because you
no
Dex,
got
other
North
WNBA
Carolina
players.
next to you. You
hey
follow me?
Dex,
You got North Carolina next to you. So the sports in North Carolina carries the weight of a sports team not being in South Carolina because it's
Right.
the Carolina.
No,
hey
I get
If
what
Dex.
you're
y'all, if
saying,
North Carolina,
but
if North Carolina had a team, a WNBA team, I bet you will see
Okay,
some
Dex.
no,
memorabilia of
but what I'm saying is, even though we don't have our own team, well, technically we don't. Technically, we do have our own team, but we really don't have our own team. So when we get jerseys and stuff like that in the mall, you got to think about it. They don't got no team, so we gonna send them whoever popular. So if Caitlin, if they actually sold WNBA jerseys, they would have had a Caitlin Clark one inside there.
they
If
might have one in
anybody,
there
like
though. If you
they
look
would have
for it, in there,
have like a, they would have
I
have an
think
what I would have got Olivia. I didn't get her name, but they want to have those. They'll have a Caitlyn, maybe an Angel Wilson, and Angel Reese one. They just gonna
And,
say whatever
yep,
popular.
but see
yep,
this,
that's possible, right?
Dex, what you missing the point is, sir, you having something sold in your local town where you're playing that is not you're not going to get the reach of the masses, only just that low. So that's nothing. See, Caitlin
Right,
has the reach of the masses. Like you
that's
just
true.
selling
Yeah,
out and where you're at, that's not gonna get you to being number two jersey sales
right,
in out of everybody. So again, it's
exactly. I agree.
you know what I mean? So it's bigger
And
than
plus, she's playing in Indiana. It's not like she's playing with the Liberty. You know, she's not like she's playing with the Sparks. She's playing in Indiana.
she's playing for a small market already. And
Yeah,
her jerseys again, that's huge. You got to think about that
that is
popularity.
huge. I agree. I agree with you.
Popular than LeBron James right now. Like LeBron was number one forever because he was the most popular player on the planet.
Mm.
And then Steph Curry emerged, and he was the number one forever. He still is to this day. Now Wemby is emerging, and Luka and Caitlin Clark is beating all of them in jersey
Yeah.
sales. So
Now
she's
that's big for Clayton Clark and her brand. That is big.
in that small league because that's never happened. We knew Lisa Leslie was. She never sold jerseys like nowhere
No,
close to
no,
what the men was
no,
selling.
no.
Nowhere close. So the fact that
And,
she's
and not only that, Lisa Leslie was an ambassador for the league. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark is not really an ambassador like that.
Oh no, yeah, she's the ambassador because she's the only
Oh,
player.
now she is? Okay.
Yeah, no, because of course, because it all because she was the popular high school player that scored 100
Right.
points like
Exactly.
Chamberlain. Okay,
Right.
so she started it all with being the most popular player, but she didn't elevate the league to where they was riding Greyhound buses and taking Spirit Airline flights, domestic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now Caitlin came and she got them private flights, nice hotels. They got chefs when they go to the arena. They playing in the big stages with 17, 19,000 people in attendance when they was playing with just 3,000 in attendance before she got there. It's a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah. Big difference.
Huge.
Yeah, I mean, Caitlin Clark is doing her thing. You know, nobody's knocking her. At least not at Flight Sports TV. We appreciate what she's doing for the WNBA. Even though I really don't watch it anymore, I used to be a real avid fan of the WNBA. But that was back with Cynthia Cooper and Lisa Leslie, Tina Thompson, and Cheryl Swoops, and and then Candace Parker kind of got me back into it because she was a pretty tall girl, so I kind of like watching her a little bit. But outside of that, I wasn't really a WNBA fan until now. The Angel Reese and the Caitlin Clark rivalry, and so that kind of got me back a little bit into it. But I'm still not, sold. But it's all good. It got my interest.
Next, the league has been trash. Caitlin Clark is already leading the league in the most 30 points. 30 plus points, 10 plus assists in a career. She's only played for 2.5 years. Yeah. She has more 30 plus points and 10 plus assists than anybody in WNBA history. That's nuts.
Yeah, because the way the WNBA was played, they was really playing position basketball, point guard. You know what I mean? Forward. The old style of the NBA. But now it's getting more like the point guard can score and can, can lead the team and things of that nature. Because like people like Diana Taurasi and stuff like that, they were distributor of the ball. Tyler Diggins, those girls was actually distributor of the ball and scored, periodically. They
weren't distributors. Caitlin Clark averaged the most assists in WNBA history her rookie year. She averaged the most assists in WNBA history her rookie season, which was eight something assists a night. 8.4, 8.5. She's the only rookie to ever in WNBA history to ever record a triple-double. She's the only one. It's never been not Candace Parker, not Diana Taurasi, now Lisa Leslie.
Candace Parker's not going to do no triple double. Lisa Leslie's not going to do no triple double. You know that, unless it's blocked. Because they don't pass the ball like that.
All around player. She can assist. She can shoot the three.
But that's not how she played her game. And with the Sparks, she didn't play that way. What's her name was who was the guard for Lisa Leslie? Was a little African girl. You follow what I'm saying? That was her job to get to distribute the ball to run off. Lisa Leslie was a post player. And Spark.
Dex, they've been trash compared to when you talk about men. No rookie can get 10, 10, and 10. No, you tell me out of 30, no rookie can get 10, 10, and 10. Caitlin Clark is the only one. She's the only one out of the history of the league. She stands
and plus, their mindset of those rookies coming in was different because Caitlin Clark came in with a massive fan base, and they wanted to see her get buckets and stuff like that. Let her, run that peel. Whereas when Shamika Holzclough and Maya Moore and all them people came in as rookies, they had to pay their due.
Candace Parker played for 17, 18 years. Caitlin Clark already has more career triple doubles than Candace Parker, and I love Candace.
What I'm saying is Candace Parker, her game is not going to get her no triple double like that unless she gets 10 blocks.
She's
not passing the ball like that. I know she can pass, but she wasn't
triple doubles.
Listen, what I'm saying. Though, let me get a chance. She can pass, she can rebound, she can score, right? But what I'm saying is that the way that that the way that she was uh, put to play, it wasn't to get a bunch of assists. She might have 8 or 9 assists one game of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Terrible then. That's
Because
not a
that
good.
wasn't
You're not a good.
that
So
wasn't
to me, I look at Candace Parker like a Lamar
play.
Odom, a player like even a LeBron James of the WNBA, even because she could bring the ball down. She had handles. Okay, at the tall, what 6'5", something like that. Candace Parker is. So one of the tallest players in the league who was athletic. So she wasn't just tall; she was athletic, knew how to move. Uh, could shoot the three, could shoot the.
Her point guard, her point guard for the Sparks was a Nigerian girl who was an all-star. So why would you take the ball out of your all-star point guard hand? You follow what I'm saying? When you don't have to.
Bottom line is, out of 17 years, Caitlin Clark has already passed Candace Parker for triple doubles. And Candace Parker,
Yeah.
listen, hold on, this is the thing. Candace Parker was ranked 2 in most triple career doubles in it. Caitlin Clark already passed her. She's tied for number 1 with I forget who was she tied with.
Yeah, shout out to Caitlin Clark. We're not taking nothing from her. Shout out to Caitlin Clark for her accomplishment.
No, it's not even shout out to her. It's how terrible the league has been. How terrible. What Caitlin Clark exposed and shined the light on was, y'all not that good for real. Y'all have not been that good. Because she then came and broke every record damn near already in 2.5 years of most assists in a game, most assists average for a season, most 30 plus 10 games. Only one. Listen, it's 5 players in the WNBA history, 30 years, that has had a 30-point, 10-plus performance. It's 5, and then you know how many times they have done it? Once. You got Skylar Diggins, you got Vandersloot, you got Diana Taurasi did it once.
Yep.
Caitlin has done it now 4 times. Now nobody has done it more than 1 time. Just think about it. So what that tells me is y'all not that good. That's what that tells me. Y'all not that good. Caitlin Clark is showing you like, nigga, this easy. What do you mean? Y'all couldn't get more than 1 30-plus points, 10-plus assists. Y'all couldn't get more than 1 out of your fucking long-ass, stupid-ass careers. And I come here in 2.5 years and I got more than fucking 4 of them. Y'all was trash. That proves the point that y'all was trash and I'm not trash. That's it.
Yeah, she's doing her thing. I mean, you can't knock it. Because men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie.
When I seen that, and listen, not only that, okay, let's take it down from 30. She has more 20 points plus 10 assists in a game than anybody in WNBA history as well. In 2.5 years. That's nuts.
With all that said and done, that really is not going to move me to watch the WNBA any more than I have already.
I'm not saying you should. It's trash. That's what my argument is. It's trash, and that's the reason why people take the Caitlin Clark, because she doing shit and putting up numbers like how men would do, or like something we've never seen from a woman before. So when people say we've never seen this type of player from a woman before, it's the truth. Her stats and her records that she has broken shows that, y'all wouldn't like that because y'all never could just get 30 and 10 or 20 and 10. It took you how many games? Diana Taurasi, who they consider her the GOAT, it took you 500, 600 games to get 10, 20, and 10 plus games, and it took Caitlin Clark 60.
Yeah.
Y'all was trash. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
Yeah, point proven. I mean, like I said, I never really got into the WNBA at all. I did in the beginning because it came off the WNBA came off the heels of the American Women Basketball League. And those were the girls that were sexy. They wore the bicycle shorts. and they was out there, bouncing around playing basketball. And the pervert in me wanted to watch that. And then they got a little more sophisticated and got a little more professional about it. They changed the attires of the women, stopped it from being just a sex symbol operation, and made it more of a skill operation. And that's when the WNBA came aboard, and the Cheryl Swoops and Cynthia Coopers, and well, actually Cynthia Cooper first. Cynthia Coopers of the world, came in and did what they did. But it was only because I was watching the American Women Basketball League, and that was, like I said, they was wearing bicycle shorts and all that type of stuff. So it was a different type of game to watch. You know what I mean? Seeing them little chunky girls run around bouncing the basketball and bicycle shorts. Then it came with the WNBA because that league was successful. So what happened was the WNBA did like the NBA. They just took over that league, merged it with the WNBA, and then killed off the American Women Basketball League, like the NBA killed off the ABA. And the rest is history.
Hey, Dex, no panic. Okay, let me ask you this. Let's get back to this. Because to me, with seeing Isaiah Evans, knowing that the Timberwolves got Isaiah Evans, with Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and the squad that they have, is this MVP loaded for LaMelo Ball? Because to me, LaMelo Ball is better than Anthony Edwards. He always have been. Anthony Edwards had a better squad around him and a better franchise than LaMelo Ball. So he did more winning than LaMelo Ball, and he was injury free, unlike LaMelo Ball. So that's where you can give Anthony Edwards the edge on who's the best player. But when LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards played a similar amount of games, even though Anthony Edwards played more than him in his rookie year, and they was going for that award, LaMelo Ball hands down was rookie of the year. He didn't even have to play as many games. He was just hands down better than Anthony Edwards. And to me, still to this day, LaMelo Ball is still better than Anthony Edwards. And I think the team will be winning, and the stats LaMelo will have him in MVP candidates. What's your thoughts?
Okay, you know what? That sounds real good, but what kind of stats are we talking about, though, Pope?
Oh, we talking about like 24 and 10, 24 and 11. Oh, he getting stupid. And I see Anthony Edwards averaging around 27, 28, something like that. Because they're the only two, you got to understand, they're the only two prolific scorers on the team. LaMelo shared the scoring with three other players, Miles Bridges, Miller, Con Knipple. This year, he's only going to share the real scoring load with Anthony Edwards as far as somebody who needs to get up a certain amount of shot attempts. LaMelo is definitely going to get a lot of shot attempts himself, and plus be able to set the table for everybody because he's the point guard. So even though people think this is Anthony Edwards team, LaMelo Ball is going to be the one orchestrating this offense, and he's going to have the ball.
Yeah, that's a nice observation. But what really gets me, Pope, is that LaMelo, for the first time in his career, will play with an all-star, a current all-star. And then if you want to throw Rudy Gobert in there, that's another all-star. And Jalen McDaniels is on the cusp of being an all-star. So the talent pool around LaMelo Ball is superb compared to what he had in past years. So that would even motivate LaMelo to up his game and play ridiculous basketball. And it's going to be so satisfying to watch.
Yes, I agree. Marcus?
Yeah, I ain't ready yet. I'm not prepared. to face reality yet. So I'm gonna let y'all talk a little bit, then I'll give y'all my. No, don't laugh yet.
Wait a
Don't do
minute.
that. Oh,
Are you a Charlotte Hornets fan? Are you a part of the Hive?
no, I'm I just rock out with the Lamelo and the Ball family. I do rock with
Oh,
Charlotte
okay.
though, but I don't,
Okay.
I don't want to give y'all my juice yet because I know last week I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. I've been telling everybody that, and then today this happened. So I thought that was interesting. You know what I mean?
So we
I
try to
agree.
prepare you guys.
Huh?
Fight Sports TV been trying to prepare you for this day. We have been on the YouTube circuit speaking this into existence for the last 3 years, at least for the last 3 years. When it became obviously um, that the Charlotte Hornets was not totally invested in LaMelo Ball's talent down in the Queen City. And we said that regardless of LaMelo Ball wanting to stay, it's up to the
How many years LaMelo Ball got left? How many years LaMelo Ball got left?
Three.
on his
He
current
got three
contract.
left? You sure he got 3 left?
I think it was three,
I
right?
don't think so.
I got a
Yes,
long-winded
three.
opinion to the trade. It's not bad or good. I support LaMelo. Like I don't really care about the Charlotte Hornets. Like I find it. I like to have a few opinions about some of the things I love because everybody, um I can't be selfish and be like I kind of wanted to see what they were going to do if they was going to run it back. But if they didn't trust LaMelo and his body and what he was going to bring, and which is okay with me. So I'd rather him, play with contenders anyway and fight to get in the playoff spot. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I think Anthony Edwards going to do the damn thing over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep hearing people say, he might not hold up, and it was probably a silly trade. Not really silly, but his body and the injuries and all that stuff. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, LaMelo Ball actually cut his hair. LaMelo Ball was looking professional. He was working in the off season. He had a healthy exit from
Pardon me,
this
Dex.
season.
I want to
Go
tell
ahead.
you this though, Mister Dex. I do feel hoodwinked. Um, at the least because it all the talk was around them like they were gonna kind of build back up what they left off with a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So just on the hoodwink part, like
Yep.
all the talks with the coach and a couple of other things that was going on and how they was rallying up, and even with the Miles Bridges situation, like I'm low key like, damn, they didn't trade Miles, but they traded LaMelo. Like, okay, but like it was a lot of
Trey
that.
Man,
Go ahead.
Marcus, Trey Man outlasted LaMelo Ball, and Trey Man
Okay,
was in the doghouse.
but I just feel like they hoodwinked us a little bit because we
They
were
did. They did.
we I ain't gonna lie, dude. Knipple, and then I didn't get my
What?
my famous announcement. Like I always heard in my
Yeah.
head, if Knipple is doing like slipping to defenders, I wanted to hear, oh, we got another nip slip, but it never came. So and then we traded Lamelo Ball, and it was never gonna. So I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I
Trey
just can't.
Man outlasted LaMelo Ball in the Charlotte Hornets uniform during the rebuilding of the culture in Charlotte. You would think Trey Man would be one of the first ones out because he was in the doghouse. He wasn't getting any minutes,
Hey, Dex.
and they didn't package him.
Dex. Can you do me a
Yes,
favor?
sir.
Can you do me a favor,
Yes,
sir?
sir.
'Cause you a man with some residuals. Can you get yourself a laptop where you're not fucking sounding like you under the water for what? This is the goddamn 6th year. You still sound like you under the water. You drive a Porsche, Dex. I don't want to hear you sound like you're under the water no more. Go to Target tomorrow and work it out.
It's not my device. It's my location. It's the location
What you in
thing.
a bat cave, motherfucker?
Yeah, damn.
Damn. Hey, Mr. Pope, it's nice to see you
But
too,
did you hear
bro.
me though? I mean, did you hear me when I said that Trey Man outlasted Lamelo Ball?
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I don't even
Sound like the
the
Aquaman.
the trade to me and who's on. I don't know. I don't know, Dex, man. Like y'all probably love the sport of basketball a lot more than me. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see
You look like a football player.
at this point, like somebody in the Ball family gonna probably not have to see a championship somehow. And I think they probably indirectly did LaMelo Ball a favor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
let me say this. So I know the optics look weird, you know what I mean? But
what looks weird?
I'm just saying if there's anybody who has any ill will, no, I'm not part of the hive. I just supported Charlotte Hornets, and I was rocking with the Ball. I don't want to get off topic. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
I
saying.
don't know what looks weird about
it. What the optics of trading LaMelo Ball?
Yes, what looks
over
weird?
there. Just what I'm saying. It was some hoodwink type shit. You know,
it was bamboozled.
But I mean, to me, I don't know. Like, I just feel like they set us up to want to see what we seen. You know, obviously, what we just seen. We want to low key see that again, but very much polished. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, damn, we were rooting for players I ain't think we were gonna be rooting for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was really into this season, bro. You know, for me. But like I say, they for me, I don't, you know, it ain't gotta be weird to everybody else. For me, I thought we were gonna kind of see something else. I know they kind of was, but then again, when you really put a microscope on it and it was playing with LaMelo Ball, not playing, but
exactly. There you go. No, you're right. You're right.
Playing initially ain't the word because that's kind of misleading, right? I would say they were just trying to, you know, the minute restrictions to set him up probably to get all those played games for the trade. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, that's just weird, man. Like I just feel like it's some Twilight Zone type shit. And it was in the NBA is weird right now. Everything is flip-flopping. So you know, and okay, but my whole point of all of hold on, my whole point.
Let him get out his trauma. Go ahead. Get your trauma out, man. Release.
No trauma. The whole point is, cool. You guys, Charlotte, you guys make sure you guys get the rookies right and develop them right. And then they did LaMelo Ball favor. So you can go ahead and get over there in the playoffs and get some experience. You know what I'm saying? Do his thing over there. So no, I don't want him to stay in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, yeah, man, get his ass over there so he can do his thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope. But I kind of wanted to see what they was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Low key. I low key want to see. I low key like to see some shit rise out of the ashes. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I thought
underdog.
Like we just seen, bro. Imagine if they would have, got out of that bullshit, bro. I thought that would have been dope. I was excited about that. You know what I'm saying?
But LaMelo, huh? Okay, so LaMelo, like with the Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors, when they all put it together with the Draymond and the Klay Thompson, and they went and got Livingston and Iguodala, and they had Harrison Barnes, and and Andrew Bogut. They added him, they added the right pieces around him, and you seen them dudes grow together and go through the storm. That's all nice and dandy when everybody young. LaMelo not young no more. Niggas forget that. I mean, he not old, but he's entering his prime. And so you don't want to waste his prime with youngsters that's trying to figure it out, especially in a franchise or organization like the Hornets. It's now time for LaMelo Ball to rise to the spotlight. He's in his sixth season, or going on. Is he going on his seventh season, or is he going on his
Yeah,
sixth?
7 seasons.
Just
God
Seven.
damn! So,
but Mr. DePoe, I agree with you. I think he's low-key better than Anthony Edwards low-key, bro.
so yeah, it now that both of them boys, both think
I'd
about
rather
that.
him be over there. I just
From
want
that
the
draft, so from that draft, the top three, Wiseman is, I don't know where he is in the league anymore. If he's in the league anymore,
crew.
who's number two?
He was in the G League the last. I remember.
So
They had
I, but I'm saying I don't want nobody
You
to
got-
misunderstand my point, bro.
Anthony Edwards. Hold on, let me
Yeah,
finish.
I would prefer him to be over there. You know what I'm saying? I just need to state the other shit. It would have been dope if he would have rose some shit out the ashes, bro. That shit's just fire, bro.
But it's too late for that now.
I
Dave.
know it's too late for that. I'm
It's
not
late.
saying
That's
it
what I mean.
is.
So
I'm not hurt. My feelings ain't
it's
hurt. I
because
just think it would have been dope. It's even
still
better if he
the
go over there and kill. I want LaMelo Ball to prove everybody wrong, bro. That's all I want. I don't care what he do. I don't care what team he go to. I don't care what coach he played for, bro. I want him to win, bro. I just want him to prove niggas wrong. Period. You know what I'm saying? Not me. I love that nigga.
So does he have a better chance of winning in Charlotte Hornets with the way the team is right now? Does he have a better chance of winning this next year with the Charlotte Hornets or the Timberwolves? Does he have a better chance to win this?
He's not asking me that question. Come on, man.
He's not asking me that question. Yeah,
It's obvious. I mean,
okay, so then, so
you act. I mean, is that you're at? Is you? Are you asking me that? Thinking I'm wanting him to stay there? I just would think it would have been dope in the parallel universe. I would
to be organic, right? To be organic.
I would prefer him to go play with Anthony Edwards to go because now LaMelo can go crazy. He can't do what he want to do on the Charlotte with Anthony Edwards and all them. Oh man, he finna go crazy. I mean, why can't I have my feelings hurt, bro? Why can't I have dreams, nigga? I'm just saying. I want to, oh my God. I just thought it would have been dope. You know, that's all.
It would have been dope if he was able to stay and they could win, and they could win with him because he was drafted to that organization. It would have been organic, It would have felt bigger.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
And the other flip side is LaMelo is not a leader like that. Neither is Anthony Edwards. That's the other twist that people forget. Okay, so him trying to lead that young core into championship contention like a Jalen Bronson did in New York Knicks. LaMelo is a very immature dude. Yeah. He's a hell of a player, but he's a hell of and Anthony Edwards is the same way. He's a hell of immature dude.
Oh, here we go with the YN.
Yes, because this is where that's why they don't win championships.
Because LaMelo ready to ring right now, though. Like, what we thinking now? Like, I mean,
no, listen, maybe with two YNs, and maybe we can look at each other and say, "Listen, we got to stop being YNs."
I ain't doing this. No, I'm not doing this with you, right
I think LaMelo is going to be more temp.
Do y'all want to mature LaMelo?
LaMelo going to be more tempered this season.
I want to.
Let me tell y'all something.
Fuck out of here. I want him to be like, I want his language to cost him $500,000 when he get a championship. That's the immature LaMelo I want. Fuck out of here. Let me finish. LaMelo who wants to fucking? It's like LaMelo if he's mature. Just give me Lonzo then. Oh no.
Yeah.
You feel me? I mean, we love LaMelo because
you like LaMelo to be reckless and
just a little bit. I don't want him to wreck niggas' cars, but just a little bit. My bad though, but just a little bit. Just okay. I'll tell you this. This is how I feel about LaMelo. If I want to choke nigga out when he injured and Bam and did that situation, because I felt. My initial knee-jerk reaction was like, Then it's LaMelo. Like, why are you always in the middle of some shit? Like, why you just can't be cool and just take the L that one time? Just take it. But nope, it's LaMelo doing LaMelo ball shit. But that's why we love him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We love LaMelo because he him. He'll run your ass over. But he'll shoot a one-legged three in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop playing. I'm sorry.
Now we know up in the Western Conference, Marcus and Pope, it's a three-horse race, right? OKC, San Antonio, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now the reason why I put OKC back first,
Don't forget Denver.
no, Denver's done. They cook. They cook.
No, they're not cooked. Never cooked.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, Denver's cooked. As far as being a real championship contender, the reason why they cook is because Jokic is starting to buy out, not buy in. Jokic is speaking ill against the Denver Nuggets organization, and that's not good.
Not if they're gonna get a Kristaps Porzingis.
So Jokic, you know what I'm saying? So we will see what type of move Denver make. But right now, Denver's cooked. So even okay, hold on one second. So it's a 3-team race as we speak right now until more roster constructions and the add-ons and the cut-offs are constructed for the rest of the Western Conference. And OKC is going to be back because they're going to be healthy. And I think Chad Holmgren has been humble, and I think he's going to take this off season to try to get back to where he has his confidence and his pride back in his pocket because Victor Wembanyama, kind of spanked his standing. And that would put Chet Holmgren in shock mode because all through their younger career, Chet Holmgren been spanking Victor Wembanyama. See, this is not their first merry-go-round in high-level competition. They had some high-level competition when they was in their younger years. Playing international for the youth international basketball. And Chet Holmgren always got the best of it because America always took the gold for the youth basketball, international youth basketball. So this time, Wembanyama spanked him. And Chet wasn't prepared for that.
Individually, though. Individual matchup, Victor used to shit on him still.
So I think Oklahoma's going to be back. They're going to be back on top of things. You know what I'm saying? And Minnesota's going to be in the hunt as well.
I got a question for you, Dex. Is the Wolves better than the Lakers?
Yes.
There you go. Good question.
Right now, yes. They are better than Lakers. Even though the Lakers re-signed Austin Reeves, the Timberwolves is better than the Lakers because DeAndre Ayton is not playing 7-foot basketball.
I agree with this.
That's a good call. I think that they're gonna be able to kind of compete with teams like that, the Lakers. What's up?
Let me and Marcus, since y'all on the panel earlier, we had the discussion with adding LaMelo Ball to the Minnesota Timberwolves and them being a back-to-back Western Conference titles and being back, in the playoffs for the last 5-6 years or something like that. Is it championship or bust for next season?
I'm not gonna say that. I think they got to at least compete for a conference finals berth, and let's see what the season starts. I think it
ain't
could
gonna be no bust. What's a bust, Bo?
Yeah, I mean, not the first year.
A not successful season.
What is a not successful season? I mean, LaMelo
Ball. The deal. Final.
Oh, can I ask you a question? Can LaMelo Ball play with bums?
No.
Well, I disagree. I think he can play. I think he can play with bums. I think LaMelo Ball can play with the one-legged.
Did he win? Okay, so he played with some bums, didn't he? Didn't he play with some bums?
I don't know. I think a lot of his
Charlotte Hornets were some bums when he got there.
He got there. There was some bums. I think You know, he was
Right.
able to do
They
what he
didn't
do.
win.
I wouldn't say it was bums. I wouldn't say it was bums.
Now let
They
me get my
did make
shit
the
off.
play in.
Hope opened the can of worms, right? So
Yeah, let's go.
I think, and
Mhm.
you can fight me on that, but I think he can win. I think he can play his basketball. It may not be always great because sometimes the players can't get to where or kind of, LaMelo Ball be way ahead of fools, right? I think he can play
Okay.
with anybody, right? So now he's gonna go over there. Yeah, but so you gotta tell me what a bust is. So I think he's gonna win over there.
A bust. Okay, so a bust is when you have a championship contending team and you don't win a championship. If you don't win a
You want
championship, that's a failed season to me. Like
it's
if
a fair. You
if
might
I
be
go
on
to a
to something.
team and we got squad and we don't win a chip, that's a failed season to me.
So they gotta I ain't mad at where you're going with it, only because
If I'm Michael
even
Jordan,
I gotta put my money where my mouth is with LaMelo because if he's already been playing with all them bum ass dudes, like I said, and he get over there with Anthony Edwards, you know what I mean, and then he got some shit going on over there, he should be going crazy over there. So you might be on something. We
yes,
should
of
be in
course.
the finals. That's
That's
what we
what I'm
want.
saying. Unless you don't think LaMelo is like that,
I do
then
think
you want
they
to
can
call
make.
this
I
championship
think
or
they can make
bust.
championship over there.
It's just like with
Oh,
Tom Brady and the Patriots. Every year is championship or bust with Tom Brady. With Kobe Bryant, with Michael Jordan, every year they play is championship or bust. They playing for champion. They're not playing for Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Final. They playing for championship appearances and actions to win the ring. That's it.
so do you think um was LaMelo Ball the missing piece to the Timberwolves getting the championship or what?
Well, to me, neither one of them niggas is leaders, so that's the problem.
No, the piece.
No, you need a
Not the lead
leadership.
part. Can
No,
they
you
just go in there and
no.
ball and
You gotta
I mean
listen. If they
who's gonna be the
mature,
leader, bro?
if they mature, if
Mm.
one of them mature, if they because one will follow the other, whether it's Anthony following Melo or
If
Melo
if
following Anthony.
Anthony Edwards follow LaMelo, he's gonna get in just as many cards to this. Let's not
And
jump
we'll
off the
see
bridge.
because I think them niggas they not fully me. I believe they got distractions.
I'll be at the
They're not
games,
bad
bro.
people, not at all.
Listen,
I'm
let
not
me
saying
tell you
they're
something.
bad.
I'm
They
right
have
around the corner.
distractions because they
Hey,
trying to
bro,
stay popular in a certain type of culture.
I ain't mad
In
at you.
a rap culture, they're trying to stay popular in a hip hop black. I'm down with it culture, and sometimes that could lead you to astray.
My man said yes with bums. Hey, listen, I will
But you
be
said
going.
with two YNs, they got good action up for. With two YNs, they got good action.
I'm going to the games this year. I ain't never
Me
been to a
too.
basketball game in my life. I'm originally from Vegas, right? I ain't never been to a game. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'll go. I'll go up there. I'm right around the corner from them, so for sure, I'm pulling up.
I'm not, and I'm still
Well,
going.
you got around the corner from where?
The Timberwolves or wherever the hell they stadium, man. I'm driving right up there.
It's in Minneapolis, downtown Minneapolis.
Yeah. I'm right around the corner for sure.
It's
So
right next to the damn football stadium.
So I'm gonna pull up, you know what I'm saying? Be fucking with y'all, and hopefully I can get in there and and do some
Yeah,
shit.
get some footage.
I'm not like I promise y'all, I always get on here. I love the channel and shit. I'm not no sports fanatic by any means, man. I've always loved the Ball family, how they get down, and I just wanted them to win, you know what I'm saying? And they winning, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how much hate they get and they still get. And so like I said, I love the trade. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be dope, but Pope gonna, I mean, I ain't mad at it. When I think of all of what they did or what they putting together, I don't think everything is done yet. I think they still got some maneuvering and some jiggling and gyrating to do for sure. But I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? My man said
You got
championship
your
or bust.
two.
You on to something though. My man said championship or bust. If you say that, I say bust then. I don't know. Because we talking about LaMelo. Shit, I don't know. Shit, you fucking around
So
LaMelo.
yeah, you see me. I believe in LaMelo that much. I believe LaMelo is one of the best players, if not the best player in the league. He just been pegged by injuries and being a weak ass team.
But when I hear injuries and stuff
around LaMelo Ball, the right structure, and him being healthy, I don't think it's nan nigga in the league can fuck with him because he can do everything.
They can't right now.
Everything. He can score at the highest rate with anybody, okay? And he can assist the ball better than anybody in the league. To me, LaMelo Ball is by far, it's not even close. He's by far.
He's a rebounder. Don't forget that.
I know. I was gonna bring it up next, Dex. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And now the fact that he's grown into his man body and he's starting to play better defense, and you're gonna be able to add that to his everything else we just named, the handles. He got one of the best handles in the league. He got one of the best decisiveness packages to where he make you think he going one way or doing one thing and he doing the opposite other. He really the best nigga in the league. The only reason why people can't give him that is because the injuries and the winning that he hasn't done yet. But when he put on this team with the winning and the numbers he about to do along with the entertainment and the way he do it, it's gonna be the best shit you ever seen, nigga.
LaMelo Ball, he does some weird shit, and it's natural, and because he already see where he want to go, and he got all these different visions and how he can play with you. His package is just so nasty, you know what I'm saying? He can just accidentally hit you or something, but shit gets stupid. Nigga had a hard giggle. Yeah, shit gets stupid when the teammates just can't, rise to the occasion. You feel me?
That's what he say. What he say,
Jack? No, I said his package is real nasty. You don't pause that. You don't pause on LaMelo's package?
Nigga said, damn, his package is so nasty. That was crazy work.
Hey, listen, we can't even talk about basketball no more.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You got to be careful these days with all these alphabet people out here. You know what I mean?
Because Dex said, Paul, look at that loud. You did. That was funny. Go ahead.
Back to this man's package. Listen.
Kind of spicy there.
Out here. Listen, man, come on, man. Oh my, hold on. Gotta break away with your comment for a minute. Don't be playing with me. No inside.
Go ahead, Marcus. Do your thing, Marcus. Do your thing.
Back to LaMelo's pack. The man's nasty. That man can do whatever he want to do on the court. Listen, let's be mature, people. They D everybody up in the NBA, and you don't hear nobody
D everybody up
in the NBA. You can't D. It's funny because I swear I'm not a sports guy, because in my head I'm a comedian, bro, and I be laughing at the same shit. But the fact that nigga had a deep giggle, anyway. But I'm back on this package. I'm not getting off of it.
So okay, but who's the face of the Charlotte Hornets now? Is it gonna be a battle between Brandon Miller or Con Knipple, or is it Con Knipple hands down?
Brandon Miller is injury prone too. That nigga play looking like a mummy half the season. I like Brandon Miller, but when he get in his feelings, he get to doing dumb shit. So let's see how many texts he get without the LaMelo. So I'm gonna argue with the Pope right now. So I'll take LaMelo Ball as a leader when I really sit down here and think about it, because sometimes you need some immaturity to stop some of the seriousness and fuckery and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We want to have fun. It's still basketball. I understand it's competitive, but
that's not true.
But that's why it hurt my. Huh?
Okay.
You said wasn't that true?
Let me respond to that, please, real quick.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Because you can look at the GOATs of all GOATs, and that's to me in sports. Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, they were assholes in practice. They demanded perfection They demanded you to work your ass off. They was not Mr. Nice Guys. They was on your ass. They worked their asses off, and they
what about Shaq?
Yeah, Shaq used to be on. I mean, Kobe used to be on Shaq ass because his fat ass wouldn't.
No,
get his
Shaq
shit.
is goofy as hell, man. And
Yeah, that's why he only. That's why he's not as accomplished.
Damn, man, we can't win without being a little bit stupid.
No. Not repeatedly.
Come on,
you
bro.
might get one. Especially
I'll get one.
Yeah, you might get one. But again, it's too many niggas, especially players.
We
looking at Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Russell.
Only one or two of them on the team, bro.
Bill Russell.
Them wasn't the whole team. Everybody when you say Michael Jordan,
Steph
he
Curry.
still had a cast with him.
Right,
and if you say
correct.
Steph Curry, he still had a cast. So who's the serious person that played? Who's the serious person to play with Steph Curry?
Who's the serious
Draymond? Draymond.
Who's the serious person to play? Who's the serious person to play with Michael Jordan?
Klay Thompson.
Who's the serious person to play with Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
Who? Yeah, he was serious, but goddamn, I was.
Michael Jordan was the serious person playing with Michael Jordan.
But he still had a cast. We still had Rodman. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get some dirt.
But Rodman wasn't serious. Rodman was goofy.
Yeah, he was goofy, but it was always, everybody can't be fucking. It can't be 5 Michael Jordans to a fucking team, dude. Like seriously, it can't be 5 Steph Currys to a team. So if you have Lamelo, Anthony Edwards, and the surrounding cast, you know what I mean? If the chemistry is right, everything will fall in place. Like that's where
I just want to see if 2 YNs can win a championship. That's gonna be my quest.
Now I'll shut up right there. I'm
happy. 2 YNs win a championship together.
I'm done with that.
Jealousy gonna end up seeking in somewhere.
Can this be a first?
Dude, LaMelo Ball got a jealousy bone, or could he?
This can't be a first because these is young niggas.
Some cheesecake.
Okay. I mean, Jalen Brunson, if he can win a championship, being the leader of his team, and he's considered a small guard. Hell,
that's why I said last week we was in the twilight zone. LaMelo Ball probably is crazy. What's dumb as hell, what's super stupid is everybody want to go off all these analytics and all these numbers and stats. They set us up to watch them do this again, and they traded the man. So as I am happy he's moving on and he's gonna do some shit, it's kind of pulling the rug under people's feet because, like, bro, like we kind of could have seen some slick shit. Like it's something about being the underdog and winning. I don't care about being on the best team and winning. That's why.
But Marcus,
Kevin Durant, it was some bullshit with him. You know what I'm saying? But like, so I'm not split by any means. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying LaMelo.
That was the commissioner call, man. I mean, commissioner did that. He came down to Charlotte, talked to Gabe and Rick, 2 owners, and he said, "You know what? We're gonna make a move. Don't worry about it. In 2 years, I'm gonna give you the #1 overall pick. So just watch in 2 years to see if Charlotte gets that #1 overall pick. We're gonna get Melo out of here. We're gonna pair him with Anthony Edwards, and we're gonna help you guys out in the future."
I think that was the best thing that ever could happen to LaMelo. I'm just selfish. I'm allowed to be selfish. I don't have to want what y'all want. Okay. I can want the underdog to win to do their thing, but I'm saying I'm not arguing that point. It may sound like it. I'm just, that's just in my DNA. You know what I mean? The Ball family, I would be lying, and it's very untrue to say they've been underdogs coming in the game. I mean, damn, we know what it is. I don't know. So, some things y'all got to take what I say with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I'm just selfish. So it be what it be.
Yeah, because you gonna love this
So
entertainment.
I'm
You
gonna
gonna love
love what?
my question to you guys,
Yes, sir.
with all said and done with the Melo Ball, can the players of the Charlotte Hornets that's currently on the roster
Nope.
trust the executive staff?
Oh, hell no.
what?
No, yeah, they probably executive staff. Can they trust?
Yeah, the Jeff Petersons, what I mean,
I like Jeff
um,
Peterson. I like how they talk, but you
Dave
hoodwink me,
Duncan.
bro. Come
Can
on.
they trust these guys now after what happened with the Melo?
Yes, to them that shows that they trust them more. They trust them. Because if we got rid of who was our so-called, it wasn't so-called. This was our max player. Because again, it ain't like they did the Melo Janky. They gave him the super max,
Facts.
even with his injuries.
Yeah.
They
That.
still
Yeah.
gave him the super max.
Yes,
That's
sir.
much love. That's why I disagree with Flight when he like, oh, they've been waiting to get rid. No. LaMelo is a player like that. He's a player of all players for real, and so he couldn't
Who
stay
else are
there,
they gonna give to Pope?
huh?
Who else are they gonna get a super max to?
Gotta give them the
They
beast.
had to give it to somebody.
No, they ain't got to give it to nobody if you don't deserve it.
Yes, they
Ain't
do.
nobody there right now to give it to. Who is
Yeah,
there?
not now. But I'm saying when LaMelo was there, you had two
if,
qualified
if,
players,
Hey,
Miles
Dave,
Bridges and LaMelo Ball.
can I answer your question though? I'll lean. I'm not saying this particularly, but I'm thinking the franchise wanting it to be Con Knuckle. Would I like it to be Con
Okay,
Knuckle? I'm not mad at that. I like
okay,
this, and his name is not Knuckle. It's Knuckle. It's Knuckle.
okay.
Actually,
All
people
right,
pronounce the name wrong, but
okay.
but
Neither one of us speak German, so it's good.
You see what happened when they give Duncan Robinson all that money for shooting?
But
huh?
I mean, it is what it is. I'm not technically a Charlotte Hornets fan. I'm a fanboy of
Sometimes you gotta be in the
Lamelo
right
Ball.
place at the right time.
And guess what? And who would have best set that up for anybody? It's Lamelo Ball. He set that up for Con Canupu because he don't care. Take the ball. He don't give it to him because Lamelo gonna
Yeah.
do what he do. I don't know. It's just some cold shit. I think LaMelo Ball is his ego hits a little bit different and it's beyond our comprehension. I
It
think
don't
that's
fit
why
even. It
I
don't fit
think
the
that's
Charlotte
how he's
culture.
allowed to have his immaturity and win. He doesn't have to be an MJ, you know what I mean? Or all these players you claim to be to kind of get to the mountaintop, you know what I mean? He's
But
allowed to
why
be
do people expect LaMelo to be this ultimate leader when he has never been that nowhere in his life playing basketball?
but indirectly
Oh
he
no,
has.
he needs to be that. No,
You're gonna follow the best
no,
player.
you gotta no. If you're gonna be leading a team to a championship, you have to be a leader. This is the problem with Kevin Durant. He ran over the only place where he had championship success. He ran to where they already had leaders in place because he's not a leader. And every time you see him on his own with a franchise of his own, he can't lead them to the promised land. He just can't do it because he's not a leader. So that's important. That's very important because Lamelo got
Damn.
the skills. He got the skills to pay the bills to be one of the best in the league. But now you have to also put that with leadership. It comes
I be wanting
you
to
can't
argue
just
with
have the
that, but he's
skills.
right.
That's what I mean by YNs. YNs, a lot of Y. That's why I say this scenario because a lot of the YNs in the league they have the skills. That ain't the problem. They can be one of the most talented niggas in the league, but they don't know how to lead a team to a championship, and that be their problem. So they gonna get the stats. They gonna get like James Harden. He gonna get the stats, the accolades. You're gonna be like, oh, he was one of the best scorers ever. Kevin Durant. Oh, he was one of the best. Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson. Oh, they was one of the best. John Morant. Oh, the list is long for these YN niggas who put up the stats and can't be fucked with, but they can't lead the team to a championship.
All right, Pope,
That's
listen to this.
Anthony Edwards.
I'm going to agree with you right now, but any chance I get, I'm
So
going to
James Harden,
disagree
why
because
he?
I love that immaturity shit, okay? So listen, because you are right, but LaMelo,
Right.
we ain't talking about that man.
Period. Ain't no
Shit.
buts.
I mean,
No, we need to because listen, if we hold LaMelo and Anthony Edwards accountable, maybe they'll change their tune. But if we act like what they doing is not a fucking problem, then they will continue to do the same shit. So
the
when
Pope
enough
want
people call them out
everybody
on their
to
bullshit
be on
and say,
time.
"Look, y'all two niggas is talented enough to take over, but y'all have to be smart enough." Just like Steph and Clay buttoned up in the motherfucker, they just
You
hoopers.
ain't lying though. You
Right? They just
you
hoopers. Even
not
Draymond
lying.
Green, all his emotions he's showing the court.
Oh,
But
man.
so when you have to have those type of mentalities, that guys that's willing to buy into leadership and everything, whatever it takes to win a championship. And that to me is not the mindset of LaMelo Ball or Anthony Edwards.
Okay, so they got to change their mindset.
They got to become all about basketball.
All about it. See,
all about it.
I'm agreeing with you. I don't want to. I would like to win. I would like the immaturity win. But
Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, you can go down the day.
Yeah,
It's
keep
all
slapping
about
me in the face.
basketball.
Yep.
It wasn't about nothing else.
Yep.
Tim Duncan.
Yep.
You can go down the list.
I know. Yeah,
Shea Gilchrist Alexander, Nikola Jokic, Dirk Nowitzki.
Yep.
It was all about that Dwayne Wade ball. That's it.
This year, maybe. This year. Maybe
So
this year.
So if LaMelo and Ant can just like, hey, yo, fuck everything else, nigga, let's go crazy hard to the max.
Listen,
I think they'll smack everybody.
Hey, Pope, something is definitely in Ant-Man's future, bro. Something real good because when I seen that injury, that how he fell and that hyperextension type of deal, bro. So that was to me. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that man came back or whatever. So let's okay. So let's just assume he thought that was the NBA ending injury. You think that could have been one of the ones with LaMelo and the itch for the championship? A combination of a couple things. They can get their head out their ass and do what they got to do. What do you think about that?
I think they can get their head because I think they both smart dudes and they know they playing a role that they really not. And I think together, either two things gonna happen. Either they're gonna fill each other up negatively, or they're gonna fill off each other positively and come together like butt cheeks. Like, yo, we need to let's just lock in.
We need some cheeks, bro. We need the cheeks, bro.
No, I think they might just lock in and because LaMelo again, he not no hood nigga. He portraying he not necessarily.
I don't even think he act good, bro. LaMelo a nerd, bro. That nigga's a gamer. He do what my children do. Nigga, I'm 41. Nigga, my
LaMelo
kids
talk like that nigga from West Side of Compton or something.
No,
nigga,
man,
you
no, he
crazy.
don't. That nigga, he be trolling. He be cursing.
That nigga got a grill in his mouth. Like, all that shit got to go. To me, all that type of shit has to go.
Oh, my God. I swear.
All the grill.
Damn.
You are not the fucking fun police, bro.
No. When it comes to winning championships, when I look at the history of basketball, from Bill Russell on up, all the champions from Larry Bird to Magic Johnson to Kobe to Mike, you can just keep going.
Okay,
they're all buttoned up professional dudes.
I got this. All right, so Pope,
that's leaders. They're leaders.
I'm about to get your speech ready to deliver to Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball to get their gears in order. I'm bringing them to you now. Hey, man, LaMelo, We finna go over here. Everything good. You take your Twinkie, LaMelo Ball, give me your keys. I'm finna go holler at my mans.
Oh, they gonna be on spotlight now. Oh,
What you
trust me.
going? What is your speech to LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards?
My speech is this. Hey, listen, people loved y'all, right? But they will turn everybody against you just like that if you two, because y'all too talented not to be able to get over the hump. And so the only thing that can peg you two being partnered together of getting over the hump is you niggas mentality. If you're because they're gonna point out the lack of leadership, the lack of this, the lack. If they don't win, trust me, they're gonna point that shit out. The media, this ain't the WNBA where the media don't cover it. Oh, they cover this. And the Timberwolves about to be the most talked about team in the league. And if they don't produce, they will get ran through the mud. And now they better both know that.
I want
They better
LaMelo
both
Ball to
know it.
become the dirtiest player in the NBA.
See, now this ain't Ant on Minnesota without no help. And now this ain't LaMelo over in Charlotte Hornets.
On my, yeah.
No,
It ain't none of that, bro.
Yeah, now
It ain't none of that.
it will be expectations.
I already know the play, but this is good, bro. Paul, this is good for LaMelo, bro. This
I
is
believe so too.
on my mama. This and to be real, I'm gonna be honest. I'm happy his the last season ended the way it did. You know, I kind of be wanting to see him fail. He gotta fall flat on his face. He's the baby boy of the house. You say who? Who?
You said LaMelo? LaMelo already fell on his face.
A little bit. But I be wanting him to
6 years. That's super.
No.
He's not used to losing.
So because he be that version of LaMelo that you want, and with Anthony Edwards, if he gonna face reality and build up from that, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I want that. That's why I'm glad the season. I wanted the season. I didn't want it to end like that, but it is what it is. I just want him to go to work. I want to prove people wrong. You know what I mean? I want him
he's about to go to work.
You know,
you know who Isaiah damn, I forget his last name now. The player Evans, Isaiah Evans. Have you seen him at Duke?
No, I'm not. You know, once everybody move around from who I like, they kind of, you know, you're gonna be mad at you. I mean, you're gonna be mad at me if I tell you when the last time.
No. I mean, just understand. LaMelo got Anthony Edwards and Isaiah Evans as his backcourt. That's nuts. That's nuts.
You know, I know he's gonna have to get serious. Hopefully this was a wake-up call for him to do that. You know, I'm joking a lot, but for the most part, I do agree with you for the most part. You know what I'm saying? No matter how selfish I am, no matter what I want, like the truth of the matter is, it's a whole better ordeal over there, man. Like I think it's dope. I think they set him up. You know what I mean, for some good shit. You feel me? And I don't know. It was weird because you know I was online last night and I seen Flight on, and I felt like he was talking about something. I must have clicked on and I had to go to work, did my thing, kind of got up to that. So
shout out to Flight being one of the first ones to break this last night before it even happened.
Because like it was just on top of it. Yeah, I just so. And it's always dope to, you know, Light always got the dope for your boy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm happy for Melo. I'm gonna go get me a Minnesota Melo jersey. Soon as they hit the racks, Minnesota Melo, that black one is. I'm getting all of them. They colors is crazy. I'm getting the blue one, the green one, the white one, the black one. Yeah. We finna be Melo ball down with the Minnesota Timberwolves
and they fly colors, and we go into the games.
Bro,
This is TV.
I'm right around the corner, dude. I'm right
And
around the corner,
I'm
man.
taking a flight to where
I'm right around the corner, man. Like that shit crazy.
taking a flight.
Minnesota goofy though. It's a lot of goofy shit going.
Yeah, we ain't going to me and Boogie. We that's Minnesota. We on our way.
I'm right around the corner, man.
Them two niggas. We on our way, man.
No, but I don't know. All in all, you know, it's not a sad day for LaMelo Ball. Like it's just not. You know, I was thinking about it, getting off of work. I just think it's dope. Like I'm just ready to see him. It's a few more levels LaMelo got because he's playing like we ain't seen him serious yet back against the wall.
Do you know this is his first year? This is his first off season not having to rehab.
Yeah, I know.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that this is his first year where he's not recovering from injury to get back? So this is the first year he actually gonna be able to work on. That's crazy.
No, we good, man. LaMelo Ball got a lot of support. I don't. So.
Do you think LaMelo is one of the nicest in the league?
Me?
Yes.
Oh God, bro! Absolutely, bro.
Okay, absolutely. Okay.
So
no panic. No panic. That's hard for no panic to answer.
So let me give. So I know we all been following LaMelo Ball since since forever.
Baby,
right?
stay high. Yeah, 14, 13 years old.
He been doing the same thing.
Same thing. Same thing. No panic. Do you believe LaMelo Ball is one of the best niggas in the league?
Hey man, listen. In his sleep.
I'm asking no panic now.
No, bro. So when I have to, when you say LaMelo Ball, and I know you spoke on them being a leader and stuff. I know he has to go up a level again, maybe 2 or 3, bro, for him, and that's why I say maybe he ain't fell on his face hard enough to understand how serious a game of basketball, or maybe the game of basketball hasn't been up in jeopardy enough. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so. He didn't been injured basically his whole career. This last year, so that's enough to wake you up on how you eat and whatever it is you're doing. He's no longer a young man no more. LaMelo Ball is what, 26?
Yeah, I think.
Baby, see how old LaMelo Ball is.
What?
LaMelo Ball, see how old he is.
How old?
Yes.
Okay, theory. How old is LaMelo Ball? 24 years.
Huh?
24 years.
Nigga 24. That nigga still a young pup. Let's see how old is Anthony Edwards. Is he the same?
Hey theory.
They was in the same draft class. Where is the lights up?
All right, so on person, 63 years. Hey theory. How old is Anthony Edwards who plays in the NBA?
Who is this person? Series you?
24 years old.
He's 20. Oh yeah, that nigga's 24. That nigga is 24. They gonna get 10 times better. By the time they both 27, that's when when they get 26, 27, they're gonna be at their peak.
Off subject, bro. You make content? You be making content still, or what? What you be doing? When you make content for a minute,
do I do content?
When you making content on your channel for a minute, right?
I do content still, yes.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you. I know. I just maybe your shit ain't coming in, but I'm gonna have to go to your page and make
Yeah,
sure all
you
your
guys
shit
gotta
coming in.
go to the
Okay,
page.
we
Yeah,
got to link
they
up.
got
We
a
got to
shout
link
out
up, bro.
game.
Man, I low key been rocking with you for a minute, bro. Like you low key my indirect cousin, low key, but I just been flighting everybody low key, but you know, you just been one of the
Man,
few
yeah, come
ones
through. You
10
gotta,
toes down.
cause I drop something basically at me every day.
For sure, bro.
I'm more on the WNBA and Caitlin Clark. That's what I really cover nowadays. But definitely
But I
down.
see I seen you do some shit though. I
Yeah,
just, you know,
I'm gonna be back on this Melo train every step of the way because this is my alley right here. I've been waiting and anticipating for Melo to be in a situation that makes sense.
me too though. But that's the thing. Me too. It's
I've been
just
waiting.
I hate all
I've
this
been so
the
frustrated
business of
that
the
niggas been
indie
playing for a bum ass organization like the Hornets.
and there you go. Oh shit. No.
I've been so frustrated. Now my nigga, listen, he playoff bound. We're gonna get to see Melo 7-game series. That's when a player makes a name for himself. What you do in a 7-game series, whether it's first round, what you do in them playoffs that's what stamps you. That's what stamps you or vamps you. And so I want to see Melo in them 7 games.
I want to see him too. I wanted to just see him in the Western Conference, bro. Like,
I just want to
you
see
know,
with the playoffs. Right? We ain't got to see the nigga play a 7-game series yet. I can't
I
wait to see
know.
him.
I know. See, you ain't playing no games, bro. You like you.
Yeah, he been
I'm
playing.
just. I just got a lot of empty wishes, my brother. Me personally.
And Hornets is gonna be dope. Hornets still gonna be dope. I'm still checking them out because
I got to. I
I'm a
think that's still
Kyle
gonna be
Kuzma
dope too.
type of guy. For real, that's my type of player.
I
I gotta keep up with Kyle.
I
Yeah,
I am a fan, generally speaking, of the Hornets. I can't jump ship because of one of my guys left, but the Hornets and what I've seen, even just when for Lamelo Ball being there, I enjoy him. You know what I'm saying? I rock with him. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It just I
Oh,
just
I love Diabate. I love his style of play is up my alley. I love that type of dog and calm. And then Brandon Miller too. Brandon Miller has proven to me that he is a player in this league. That nigga
Brandon Miller got to
is
go
a
to
player.
anger management, bro. Straight up.
No, Brandon Miller is a player.
You got to go to anger management, bro.
And the big tall white boy, I like him too.
Who's
And
it? Okay.
definitely Zion Williams. Big tall white boy. I can't never pronounce his name.
Yeah.
He gonna have to do more for me to pronounce his name. He got a crazy name.
It starts. It's fuck, dude. It's
I'm looking
the stupid motherfucker.
Cosworth or some shit. Who cares?
If I see his name, I can pronounce
Isaiah Evans. You niggas better be ready. Y'all not understanding.
Now we gotta say it. He's a center, bro. What's his name? Damn, don't his name start with a K too?
Isaiah Evans. He's the man. That's who Minnesota picked up in the draft. So yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting, anticipating for summer league, so I can watch Isaiah Evans give niggas the blues. He fuck around and might win MVP at the summer league. 33rd pick. He'll come out there splashing niggas. Watch. Oh, it's gonna be lovely to see. It was like, and he with Lamelo and Anthony Edwards. Oh, God, yeah. Forget about it. They're a championship type team. All right, man. I'm going to bed, man. I'll take y'all later, man.
Man. Oh, Kalkbrenner is his
Yeah,
name.
yeah, we're gonna pull back up tomorrow, man. Make
Oh
sure
yeah,
you
you have a good night, man. I appreciate you letting me
too,
pull
man.
up.
Appreciate you. Most definitely have to subscribe, brothers. Flight Sports TV.